And now, introducing the new Sneaky Gman store on SD. All you got to do, go on to SD, type in Sneaky Gman store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow. Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for Sneaky G-Man merch. So please, check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. water hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's Replica Trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
You're listening to Make It Count, the Sneaky G podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G.
Yeah. Yeah. Lyrical assassin. Yeah.
Let's go, Giants. Ow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G. What is up? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's off. The S watch. I'm not gonna say suicide because I said it or whatever. Tonight's gonna be a little different. Tonight, and I see some of the people getting in the backstage, and I appreciate y'all. Dash, big shout out. You get an award for early attendance. Tonight I want the panel to ask a question to the panel, and we're all going to answer it. Tonight, I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you come on this show and you are a diehard, that's the only prerequisite. That's a big word. Don't ask me how to spell it. If you come on this show, that's telling me you are a diehard Giants fan. Now, what makes a diehard Giants fan? You don't need to have all this stuff. And you know what? If you don't have all this stuff, you know what that means? That means you got some money because you didn't buy all this crap. Okay? Yes, I said crap. I said because those with the most toys still dies. Okay? Now, what's a prerequisite for a diehard Giants fan? That's it. By one, and I'm going to say it. I'm going to be bold enough to say it. Coming on this show, showing your face, even making a comment, and I post it, showing your face, knowing the situation we're in right now. That's how you know. Because right now it sucks. It sucks. Before I bring people on, I just want to say this real quick. We had a winnable game on Saturday. Winnable game. This game, I'm going to tell you right now, it's been a long time since I felt confident. Now, I don't know if y'all remember 2020 when, I'm sorry, 2022. Fucked up again. Yeah, 2022, the year we made the playoffs. No, 23 was when we made 22. And Dable's first year. You all know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Sneaky sounds low, brother. I sound like low, like volume low, or just low, like I'm upset low. Because if it's low, like I'm upset low, yeah, that's what that's what it is. When we played the Colts to clinch our last playoff berth in Dable's first year, I said Saturday, I meant Sunday. I felt good about that game. I knew we were going to win. I felt confident. I took a shower, put a new clean pair of drawers, sat back on the couch, called all my buddies. Hey, we're going to clinch today. I did the same thing Sunday. Yes, including the clean pair of drawers. Took a shower. I was so confident. A buddy of mine called me up and said, hey, I got the Giants on a parlay. I don't know what a parlay is. I think I know. And I said, you know what? You picked good. They're going to get it today. Nope. First quarter, though, if a football game was 15 minutes long, we would have had a win. Mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. You know, when they did the flea flicker, I'm like, oh, God, now they're being too cute. But then Slayton was open, but it was underthrown. Okay, I get it. People want to put it on Slayton. No. That was the pass. Hey, we're going to move on. They got a field goal. Saints got a field goal. We got the ball back. Didn't do nothing. Saints got another field goal. And then the defense broke down. A bomb. Then the mistakes. I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you don't know nothing about football, I know enough to get by. I know enough. I'm not saying I'm an expert. I know enough to get by, but I'm going to tell y'all right now. You turn the ball over 5 times and you get no turnovers yourself, you're not going to win the game. You are not going to win the game. Tonight, I know we're going to talk about the coaches. I know we're going to talk about Dable's future, but I know we're going to talk about Slayton. I have a feeling. I'm assuming. I don't like to assume, but I am. I don't know how you don't coach, or I don't know how you can coach not getting turnovers. And I'm gonna say this right now. You can't coach effort. You can't have it. The players got to make the plays. The players got to perform. Coaches, all they can do is put you in the right predicament. That's all they can do. And we can play the shoulda, coulda, woulda today. But I'm going to tell you right now, you can't coach effort. And I'm going to say that over and over again because I want you to understand something. Last night, on Monday Night Football, when the game was still on the line, a big-name defensive player on the Kansas City Chiefs had the best seat in the house. You can't coach effort. And I just saw H-Town. I hope you come on tonight, man. I really do. I hope you do. Look, I see the thing about Mara, too. Mara is not going to sell the team, first off. And I'm gonna table that because Smooth, I hope you see this. I want you to come on because I want to have that. I want to have that conversation too. Yes, I didn't want to say his name, Raider Aaron, but I figured you would. Raider Aaron, see what I did there? See what I did there? Before I bring people on, and I know the Giant fans, the diehard Giant fans that spend their money on Giants gear, memorabilia, stuff for their rooms, hats. I mean, you name it. And I'm putting my face on TikTok telling you how to get these sunglasses. I'm putting my face on TikTok telling you to get this hat. I'm not getting paid for it. But I'm telling you how to get this hat. Why? Because I want you to rep this team. Not only when they win, but when they lose, when we're suffering. Because, like I said, we're earning our stripes. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of losing. I don't know what's going to happen Thursday. I'm going to say they're going to win. But the only thing I can guarantee right now, and you know what I'm going to say, come Friday. No, I'm off Friday. Damn, I'm off on Friday. So I won't be wearing my lanyard on Friday. But come Monday, it'll be on again. True Blue said you're over here promoting. I am. Go to Noggin Boss. Get this hat. Chrome. It's a chrome one. I like it. Brings out my eyes, although you don't know because I got sunglasses on. But how can I honestly promote this when we're not doing anything? When in about 4 weeks, or hell, next Sunday or next Tuesday, people on here are going to want to start talking about the draft. I'm tired. I'm tired for the fact that our season is over by October, or even before October, or during October. I'm tired of it. I want to play meaningful games in November, December. I really do. I want to stress during January. I want to stress during February. You know, I want to have that Super Bowl taste in my mouth again. Playoffs? Talking about playoffs? Can't even win a game. All right. I'm done bitching. I'm done saying my 2-piece and a biscuit. I have some faithful Giant fans that's about to come on right now. And we are going to go at it. We are not going to agree on everything. We may agree on some stuff, but not on everything. All right, hold on. Giants Fight says, how many years, Sneaky? You think 3 to 4? I don't even know, man. New York Giant Fights. Look, I'm gonna say, hey, I see him on Instagram. Hey, I like your stuff, man. I love your content for real. Keep doing what you're doing. And guys, I'm telling you, people like Dash, TP, Mark D, Jalen, Daryl. I mean, Gerald, Smooth, Ant, Danny. These are some heavy hitters when it comes to the Giants fan base. Ride or die. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. What's up, Dash?
What's going on, Sneaky?
Daryl.
What's going on, Sneaky?
Mark D, what it do?
Yo.
Mark G, what it do? Okay.
Yo, what's up, yo?
What's going on, fellas?
All right.
Now, we gonna do a little something different today. And I'm gonna go last. Okay. I want y'all to just ask a question to the panel, okay? And we're all gonna answer. We're all gonna answer.
All right.
Each town. I gotta add each town. Okay. And y'all get one. Y'all get one question, everybody, and then we're gonna debate that. We're gonna talk about it. We may agree, we may disagree. It is what it is. Tonight, no holds barred. We gonna let our emotions on the table. Bottom line.
Okay.
Okay.
So that being said, Jalen, do you have a question ready?
Yeah, I do actually.
All right, go ahead. What you got?
Do you guys think that it's time for us to move off of Darius Slayton?
Man, we going right to the jugular.
Whew.
We
Damn
going
right.
right.
My dad.
H-Town. What? You that what?
I was gonna say my dad couldn't be here tonight, but he wanted me to tell you guys what's up, and
okay.
he also
Hey,
gave
what's
me
up?
some of his points. We talked on the phone earlier. He also wanted me to talk about some of the points that he made during our phone call, and I figured I could start off with a big one.
Okay. H-Town, what do you got on Slayton?
Health and wealth to everybody.
Health and wealth. I love it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. With Slayton, I mean, he's been a loyal individual to the Giants organization. He has somewhat elevated his game at times, but he's not consistent. Consistency is the key to being a productive player in this league. Too many drops. Doesn't show up when you need him the most.
Mm-mm.
But he has had, flash at times. Sometimes it takes to get some hungry people in there. Some people that don't have no money and some people that do everything to make the play. And not saying that Slayton doesn't want to make the play or he ain't hungry, but it's just he's had enough time to show what he has. And at the end of the day, we know what he is. There's no more elevation to his game.
So are you saying what? Keep him
Okay.
or let him go?
I mean, the point where we're at right now, we can't afford to leave him. Because, who else do we have? Now, if we're just going to put out Humphreys the whole time and give Hyatt run and make Wandale more of a promising, player to put him in position to succeed and allow our tight ends to kind of take over, then that's a different story, if we're going to allow our tight ends to take over. But I don't see them doing that with the play calling. So it's like we need Slayton to be healthy. We need him to at least give us, whether he's going to be a decoy or he's going to actually give us 2-3 catches a game, 30, 40 yards, hopefully a bomb downfield. But at the end of the day, man, I mean, we know what he is, and we probably need to look into what we're going to do next year and try to bring in some young blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Dad,
got
you want to
something.
jump in now or you want to wait?
Yeah. I want to jump in now. All right.
Okay, go
so,
ahead.
can you can hear me, right? I'm good.
You good?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Loud and clear.
So and I do. I'm going to apologize ahead of time, right? Because it might get it won't be too long. It won't be too long. So I was part of a conversation on Twitter prior to this game, and entertainer, shout out to the entertainer. He put out a tweet talking about the loss of Neighbors, and Darius Slayton actually was in his comment section saying that, yeah, you guys can talk about how good Neighbors is without making the rest of us feel like bums. That's what he said. Quote, the way. So now I'm saying, and I was on that boat before the season started. Main one, I might have been driving the boat, saying that if Darius Slayton gets the targets, he can prove that he can be that wide receiver too, or he can crack 1,000 yards, right? So my issue is this, right? when this team needed you, when the team needed you to make plays and you had the targets, you came up short. You came up short. And when he dropped the first pass that Dart dropped in the bucket for the most part, I went straight to Twitter. I said, everybody calm down, because at some point in time, looking at this wide receiver room, we're gonna need Darius Slayton. And then he turned around and then fumbled.
Yep.
And then I said in a tweet, I won't be defending Darius Slayton for a while. And my deal is this. There's players that dream of this opportunity that Darius Slayton just had. And he fumbled it away. No pun intended. Fumbled it away. And that's the part that makes me the most upset, because you made that comment of saying the rest of us aren't bums.
And then you played like one.
And then you played like one. And that's my biggest grief, because I know he's better than that. I'll say that. I know Darius Slayton is better than that, but he's also the type of player where Giants fans, we're not going to give him much grace because of his track record of having drops before. So when we see this, we get even more mad, than I guess we should be, but we're rightfully mad. And that's where I'm at when it comes to Darius Slayton. And I think we have no choice but to keep him. The money dictates that, and also the roster itself, that wide receiver room dictates that as well. That's where I'm at. So we got to keep him. And I do believe he'll be better.
I doubt it, but all right.
Sully, you just jumped on, man. Good to see you. What you got on Slayton?
Okay, so what's going on, man? And I'm apologizing for the background noise. I'm working my last flight right now. But to speak on Darius Slayton, that dude's a bum, bro. I'm sorry. How do you fumble the ball while we're driving to end the half? To me, he wasn't playing smart football. And I'm speaking on that one play in particular, because it's like, if you catch the ball and go down, not fumble, we probably score, maybe even kick a field goal. But to me, that play killed all of our energy and killed all of our momentum. Now, okay, I know I'm gonna get flack for saying this, but I really do think we should at least take a flyer out on OBJ. I'm sure he would take the league minimum.
He's been suspended.
He's suspended.
Yeah, he
6 games.
Yeah, I heard about
PED.
Yeah. What do you got suspended for?
PED.
PED violation.
PED.
Oh, well, there goes that. But then I was watching Drew's show earlier, and he was mentioning there was a receiver that just got cleared for football activities that was released during preseason. Why not pick him up, claim him off of waivers?
Who you talking
It won't cost us. I think he was with the Jaguars. I'm not sure. My mind is all in a blur right now. But
all right.
it's somebody that had broke their collarbone like in the preseason. And he just got cleared for football activities. He was released. I want to say it was by the Jaguars. I'm not sure.
We got people digging already. That's why I love it.
But we can pick him up, right? It won't cost us nothing because he's a free agent, so it's not like we got to trade for him. Pick him up, see how he work out, and it could work twofold. It could be an opportunity for him to where he could potentially start right away, be one of the first 3 wide receivers. He could also build his reputation, and if it works out to where he produces somewhat close to the level of Neighbors, now we have a number 2 wide receiver when Neighbors gets healthy and comes back.
Okay.
And you're unclear on the name?
Yeah, I'm unclear on the name. I can't really check my phone right now because I'm servicing the aircraft. Pause.
We're gonna let you do your job then, fella.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say it's all good, Sully. We'll figure it
All
out
right,
later.
Sully. I'll holler. Hey, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna put you in the backstage for a little bit. Come back when you get off work.
Oh, after I get done with this, I am off. This is the
Okay.
last flight of the night.
All right, word. All right, I'll bring you back on here in a sec.
All right.
Ooh. Oh, the man, the myth,
Man,
the
man,
legend is
man.
joined.
Okay.
My boy TP was good. Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
know
try and get as many.
Yo.
What's
Ooh.
up, PP? Look, gentlemen.
Go ahead, Daryl. What you
What's
got?
up, Daryl?
What's the question you got? Go ahead.
I think no. I want to answer what Jalen said
Oh, I'm
first.
sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. We need to keep Slayton. Come on, man. This guy had a bad game. Yes, he's inconsistent on catching the ball,
Daryl,
but he's been
respectfully,
our most
Hold on, Jalen.
consistent
Hold on, Jalen.
wide receiver that we've had.
And I didn't mean to come at you like that. I was trying to. My bad.
He's the most consistent wide receiver that we've had for the past couple of years. What are we gonna do? Who are we gonna pick up? Ain't nobody want to play for the Giants, man.
we got people on a practice squad that I think could perform better.
Then
They
Slayton.
ain't doing it. The
Slayton?
coaching staff is incompetent.
Now I understand people being
That-
mad and
okay.
rightfully so, but there's nobody on the practice squad that's better than Darius Slayton. Let's be honest.
Nobody.
Let's be honest.
His coaching staff
Oh,
is incompetent. They're not even disciplined. They can't even coach a disciplined team.
Yeah, that much is very clear.
Every time I turn around, penalty.
False start.
Penalty.
We
I'm
have
sick
we
of
lead the league in penalty yards. I don't know if anybody knew that.
It's a revolving door with the Giants.
Wait, are we talking about Newman or Phillips?
No, he talking about Slayton.
Oh,
I'm still talking about Slayton. I ain't even got to them
okay.
yet. I ain't got to the defensive side of the ball yet.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Jackson Dart thinking he got Michael Jordan hands and he can hold the ball with one hand, and there goes the ball.
Yeah, we got.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be another topic.
But keep him, man.
So Snoop, just so you know, I want to catch you up a little bit. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine, man. You fine. I just wanted to quit before I started getting really into what I got to say because I'm really pissed off right now.
And I don't blame you. I think we're all a little pissed off right now.
Sneaky, I've been so pissed off, Sneaky. I cut you off early, man. On Sunday, I cut you off early, man.
Oh, no.
That's how pissed off I am right now. I cut you off early, man, because I felt the pain.
So Smooth, just so you know what I'm doing, I'm gonna let everybody give their question, okay? And we're all gonna have an opportunity to answer your question. And the question was, Jalen started off about Slayton. And what just give the question. What was the question again about Slayton, Jalen?
Is it time for us to move on from him?
Yeah. And don't worry, TP, I'm gonna get to you too with your answer. Mark D, I already talked to H-Town, and I got Cafe, and I got Mark G too. But Smooth, what's your response about Slayton?
You said the question was, should we?
Is it time to move on from Slayton?
Darius Slayton.
I mean, I don't understand the question. Number one, who we moving on to?
Yeah.
Number two, I mean, I get everybody frustration, but drop passes are a part of football. So
yeah, but not as consistently as Slayton.
I mean, I get that, but you talking as if we got another plan to move on. We ain't got a wide receiver room as it is, and if you let him go, we have less of a wide receiver room. And we keep bringing up Jalen Hyatt. Jalen Hyatt is not and nowhere is going to impact the game. And I'm trying to figure out why everybody keep wanting the guy who does nothing.
I don't know.
I done Bubba dubbed
A
his
little
ass.
pushback on that.
Good
A
point.
little pushback on that.
The wide
Hyatt
receiver room was
Hyatt was
horrible
open,
when we
though.
went to the playoffs in 22, and the only thing that has improved that wide receiver rooms is Malik Neighbors. That ain't gonna change by Thursday, and it ain't gonna change by the end of the season. So Darius Slayton got paid for a reason, for whatever reason they thought to pay him. He thought he was a locker room guy, so they gave him his money, but he ain't going nowhere. So I mean, I get the question, but I kind of don't. To me, it's a useless question because he ain't going nowhere.
That's facts. TP, what you got, man? I can hear you inhale.
No. Oh boy.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm doing this thing where I'm trying to practice like answering calm and not being the guy to always be irate.
Stop, TP.
Being
Stop,
a little
man.
difficult. So this,
I was gonna say, if you
I'm
want
just
to be
trying.
irate, go ahead. But
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I can't sit here and act like I don't care as much as I do. I tried it and it never ends well. But anyway, yeah, I hate how Giant fans, man, they just have so much short-term memory. And this is kind of where that whole just experience comes in with just being just even around the game. I mean, for somebody like me, I played receiver, and I thank God, I wasn't surrounded by guys who are like Giant fans, because damn, you have one bad game and they forget everything that you did for the damn team. But I don't look at Slayton in the same light that a lot of people do. Did he have a bad game? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And he's gonna be held accountable for that. But come on, man. Like, we ain't gonna throw him in the trash and act like Slayton, hasn't produced.
You brought up a good point, and I'm on lines with you and Smooth and also and Dash and Keith. I know I got to get to you real quick, and Mark. I didn't forget about you either. Who do we got left now? And I'm going to say this right now. I want Hyatt to be that guy. I really do.
He's not Sneaky.
He's
not.
And it sucks because I like the guy, and I'm trying to separate my emotions from production, right? And it's hard to do. And
He ain't got no production.
That's
ain't hard to separate.
And it's not only not even catching the ball, right? I saw Friday where Dart was running down the field, and
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Hyatt didn't even block for the man.
Nah, he could have caught a concussion there at the
And it was very subtle. But I don't think, and I'll be honest, I did see the post. I'm like, oh, okay. I wasn't the only one that saw that. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was gonna bring it up on tonight's show. But look, when you're not producing by catching the ball, you got to produce in other ways, and that's blocking downfield. And I'm not saying that Hyatt doesn't, but that one particular play stood out to me.
I mean, he doesn't.
Okay.
It's flat out. We've been calling for him. He was supposed to. His breakout year was supposed to be the second year after the playoffs with Daniel Jones. He done nothing, and everybody online, and there's a lot of people on the panel that keep crying for Hyatt, and he's done absolutely nothing. His route running is terrible. He can't get off press coverage, and he can't make any room to catch the ball. That's why every time you throw in the ball, it's contested. So that boat needs to just sail. It ain't coming. Go ahead, Big. Go ahead, Dash.
We do know that he did get open though. Like they did show that he was open, especially up the seam. Dart missed him on the play that Sneaky G is talking about. When they showed the end zone angle, you saw Hyatt go to his man to block, and then he turned around to find where Jackson Dart was, and by that time his guy got in front of him. So he was trying to block, but again, we're talking about a 180-pound wide receiver not being a good blocker. But the week before, When Wan'Dale Robinson had a swing pass, he had a hell of a block, and it helped free Wan'Dale Robinson for additional 10 yards. So it's easy. It's easy to pile on Jalen Hyatt, and rightfully so. And rightfully so. But we gotta be honest here. What's up? Talk to me.
Big Dash, this man was running. Okay? Jackson Dart was running, telling the man to pick up the block. You know what he does? He turns around. Are you serious? Get that man out the game.
You saw the end zone view, right?
No, sir. No, sir.
Again,
no,
that's what I'm saying. When you look,
I seen from when Jackson Dart took off, Big Dash, from where he took off, when he was running, when he threw out his finger to tell him to block that dude, and he just stood upright, turned around, and didn't block him.
You caught it when the camera got to him. That's why I said if you watch the end zone view, you'll see when Jackson Dart pointed to him. He turned around, and then he tried to find the man, and he lost him. He's a terrible blocker.
I mean,
he's a terrible blocker.
Discussion we
so
have
why is he even out there then?
Everything you need to know.
Because on the previous play, the one when he took the check down, Hyatt was open up the seam when nobody split the safeties, touchdown. He didn't trust it. Again, there's a lot of things that happened in this game. Hyatt missing a block is not the reason why we lost this game.
No.
Oh, I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that he has done nothing since he's been a Giant. Nothing.
My point is he practices every day. And if you can't see how he can't help you on Sundays through practice, that's why he's not on the field. They ain't got to do with his blocking, because every receiver in the league don't block the greatest. So that ain't the point. The point of the matter is he hasn't produced when he's gotten on the field. End of story. We could talk about the seam route that he was open until the cows come home. He is not a rookie. This is not his first game. He's done absolutely nothing since he's been on this team. There has been no productive nothing.
We fall for this every time. Because as soon as somebody leaves the Giants, all of a sudden they're playable.
Not me. I don't.
Offensive linemen.
Everybody can't fit into every system in the league.
I could say that's on coaching.
Teams that just don't fit their system, and they go other way.
I could say that's on coaching,
and they fit their system, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But my only thing is, if you could only run go routes, how can you only be on the field if the only thing you can do is just run go routes?
And I don't disagree with you, Smooth. I'm saying this. Not only did the Giants draft him knowing what his skill set was, they also traded up for him. So if you traded up for somebody, same thing as with Wan'Dale Robinson.
You should be able to coach him up.
George Pickens was on the board when we picked up Wan'Dale Robinson, and he don't need half the help as Wan'Dale Robinson needs. So a lot of this is these players, but I've seen, and trust me, a year ago I'll be right there with you. But I've seen too many players leave here and become productive to think that this guy, like you tell me if he went to the Chiefs, if he went to the Detroit Lions,
what do the Chiefs do? No, Dash. What do the Chiefs do? They run what to go deep? They do nothing but go route. Now I ain't gonna say nothing but go, but a lot of their speed receivers. We watched it on Sunday. Rashid goes deep. He's a speedy guy. Can't nobody catch it. You can't stay one-on-one with him. Jalen Hyatt is not that type of dude. He don't got flat out speed. This is the NFL. This ain't college. I just lay it on that. I ain't saying you wrong. All I'm saying is we've had enough time to see what he can do.
What I think, like people are starting to, other teams are starting to recognize when Hyatt gets on the field. I mean, the whole myth is he's a one-trick pony, right? That's what he was called coming out of college, right? But what I want to see is, and Dash, there's one play, correct me if I'm wrong, that they were playing off of him.
It's every play.
Why
don't we do a comeback route?
Why don't we do slants?
Yes, I was going to say that. Why don't we do bubble screens? Why don't we find other ways to get the ball in his hand so he can shut us up?
It's bad coaching. Man. That's all.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna talk about coaching the whole night because that's
man. It all falls on coaching, bro. It all falls on coaching. You listen.
Hold on, Keith. Hold on.
Except for the drop balls, it's all got to be on coaching. Besides the drop balls and the fumbles.
So Keith, go ahead. Who else hasn't talked about
Keith? He didn't go
Slayton yet. So Keith, go ahead. Keith, I think Mark
Mark got to go.
Corbin. Oh yeah, Corbin. Let me get you in here. I'm sorry. We got room.
Yeah.
Let me get you in. We got room.
Oh, I got something on Slayton, man. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready. Get him off the team. Get him off the team.
Oh.
Woo.
And
All
just
right.
and just on that note, I ain't gonna try to pour crumb, but this is the thing I be talking about too. Either y'all don't want to see players get on the field, they have half-ass productivity, or they make a bad play and everybody ready to move them to another team. And as soon as they do good on another team, we all come out here and go, well, why the Giants didn't keep them?
Hey, I got you, Smooth. All right, let me start.
Yeah.
Hey, Smooth, I got you, bro. So Slayton has been a terrible receiver for the past 3 years. He's getting paid $40 million, right? So here's the thing that's going on. We have no cap room because of Slayton as well. Slayton, when he's on the field, he either drops the ball or he fumbles the ball for the past 3 years straight. Name me a single game where Slayton had over 100 yards and didn't have at least one turnover or one drop. You can't do it. It's not possible. It hasn't happened. Okay?
Wait.
Darius Slayton has been a number one receiver for the New York Giants one time in his career. Once. And you know his stats that year? He had 850 receiving yards. 850. What do we call that on any other team who has number one wide receiver? Unproductive, right? Call that unproductive a bad season. Darius Slayton for the past 3 years has fumbled, dropped, lost football games. He even had a game sealing. Quote me if I'm wrong. Anybody who's more knowledgeable than me. Quote me if I'm wrong. But on 3rd and something down against the Minnesota Vikings in the playoffs, he threw the ball to Darius Slayton and he dropped the ball that would have sealed the game, right?
3rd and 15.
The wild card game.
Third and 15, right? Didn't Darius Slayton got wide open? Didn't he drop the ball?
Yes.
Yep, they were in the game.
I'm not saying he definitely got a ball dropping problem. Pause.
Oh, don't worry, Smooth. I got you. The next year, right? In game 1, whenever we were gonna start 1-0 with the season, Darius Slayton on 4th and 2, we were down by 3. He got wide open. He got wide open on the out route, dropped the ball again. Okay. Flash forward to the next year, Smooth. Flash forward to the next year. It's week 3. I think that was against the Philadelphia Eagles. If I'm wrong, correct me. Week 3, it was
Cleveland. It was Cleveland.
Thank you. It was Cleveland, right? We're driving the ball down the field. It's 3rd and 5. Darius Slayton gets wide open on Slate, drops the ball. Okay, cool. We go for it on 4th down.
TP Way was at that game, so he could tell you.
Yeah. TP could tell me. And then Darius Slayton, we go for it on 4th down. Darius Slayton gets open on the out route, drops the ball again. Okay, flash forward 2 more years. We're playing the New Orleans Saints in week 4 of the season. Or week 5, whatever week it is, right?
Yep.
Darius Slayton gets open, gets the 1st down, fumbles the ball, it gets picked up. Then Darius Slayton is no longer to be seen for the rest of the game because he's got a hamstring injury. Yeah. Smooth, to you, what is that receiver? To you, Smooth. Is that a productive wide receiver?
Oh no, I 100% agree with you.
So he's got to get off the team, right?
I'm not a revisionist history man. I know he's been dropping balls, so you ain't gonna get no argument out of me from that. So my point was, we get a lot of this. We don't want him, and then he goes somewhere else and be productive. And I ain't pointing you out exactly. All I'm saying is, we get a lot of this. He ain't this, he ain't that, and then he moves on to become something, and then everybody crying on why he wasn't a Giant. Darius Slayton has dropped a lot of passes in a lot of situations. So you won't get no argument out of me from that, brother.
My question to you, Smooth, is Darius Slayton a productive wide receiver?
No.
Okay, then. So he does not deserve to be on this New York Football Giants team. Thank you. I'm done.
Also, Corbin, my dad in the comments said Slayton's never reached 850 yards receiving. So that's.
But it's a different context to it too, because y'all got to think about, the expectations. How can we expect for a player like Slayton to really produce when this coaching staff doesn't develop talent? They don't elevate talent. They don't maximize it.
They're not coaching up none of the players.
Did anybody watch the KC game last night?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, when Trevor Lawrence underthrew that ball to Travis Hunter, what did Travis Hunter go do?
He went and got it.
He went and got it, right? Does any coach in the NFL need to coach you to go do that?
But those are 2 different players, him and Slayton. Hunter is a phenom. He's gonna be a.
You're right. They're 2 different players, but does Travis Hunter need to be coached? I'm going to get that ball.
But Hunter he got a different hunger to him. He got a different body
I just
shape.
want
He
you to
has a
ask the
different
simple
game.
question: do you need to be coached on going to get the football?
When it comes
Yes.
to
No.
Slayton, this
Yes.
is what I'm gonna say.
Yes. It's not in
Slayton
everybody.
hasn't given up. There's been players just giving up.
Oh, hold on, wait. No, hold on.
He's
Now,
given effort. I mean,
it's
everybody bashes him. He's trash. He drops balls. He doesn't. He doesn't. Produce the way we want him to. I mean, all that's factual. It's facts.
My
for sure.
problem.
He doesn't produce at all.
My
But-
problem is this: he'll
Okay, so who else has
he'll catch
produced
the
more than
toughest
him?
ball.
Hold on,
From the
H-Town.
neighbors.
Go ahead, Dash. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying when we talk about Darius Slayton and these drops, right? My problem is he drops the easy passes. I've seen him make some ridiculous catches. That's the part I don't understand. That's the conundrum of Darius Slayton. Like, which one is he? Is he the guy that can make these fantastic catches? Because we've seen them before. We've seen that. I've seen him catch one-handed passes. Like, we've seen it, and that's what's so frustrating because he does just enough for you to say, oh, maybe there's something there. And then when you got the chance to prove it, when everybody needs you, it was a dud. That's the problem.
I ain't letting you get away with that, Big Dash.
I mean, all of that's factual.
No,
It's all
Darius
factual.
Slayton has
It's
had
not- I'm not
3
getting away with
incredible
nothing.
catches in his career. 3.
But what are the
that's not true.
expectations
that mattered? 3 that mattered
That's
in his career.
But
No,
the question
first of all,
is,
none of the games mattered.
but the question is, Dash. The question is, and to everybody else, what do we really expect out of Slayton? He's really like a third, fourth receiver.
To be
He's
a wide
never been
receiver
a
and catch
top
the
tier
ball. That's
receiver.
all you should expect.
I expect Darius Slayton to fumble and drop the ball because that's what he's done for the past 4 years.
That's what he
what I
is on
expect
the.
him to do.
Listen, bro. That's what he is on the Giants, man. We've seen
And
it
that's
too many
factual.
times where people leave his team and get better because they get coached up. I'm
I can
sorry.
disagree with wide receivers.
Sterling Shepard
I
was
can't.
cooked a year
I
ago.
can't.
Sterling
Man, it
Shepard
is
was
factual
cooked.
that this coaching staff they don't maximize talent. They don't
told-
There's
develop
no
it.
Sterling
They
Shepard
don't
wasn't.
elevate.
Sterling Shepard just couldn't stay healthy in a Giants uniform.
That's
When
true.
you draft somebody in the third round, I need him to be on the field as much as possible. You just don't throw him in the doghouse and say I can't use him.
Who?
That's garbage coaching.
Smooth. Hold on. The whole 2022, Smooth. The whole 2022, it was a healthy Sterling. Was that 2022 or 2023? It was a healthy Sterling Shepard on the sideline. He looked like a cheerleader out there. We couldn't find nothing to do with him. And then when he didn't make the team and he went to Tampa Bay,
22?
look at him. Was that 22 or 23? When
I
he
know
was
he
on the
wasn't on the
sideline.
team. I don't think he was on the team.
It was 20. It was 23. It was 23. He got hurt. And he got
He got
hurt.
hurt in 22.
Yeah, I think he got hurt.
But then he
got hurt in
came
that
back.
Cowboys game
against
in
Dallas.
22.
And then he changed his number to number 3, and he was a cheerleader for a whole season. We couldn't get him on the field. And then he
But
went
on
to
the
Tampa Bay.
flip side of that, Odell was hurt with the Rams almost all year long, and he won a Super Bowl. So coaching is everything.
That's a team thing, though.
Coaching,
That's
it's
a
just
horror.
coaching. Period. It's
I
just
don't
coaching.
know that
Period,
comparison,
man.
H. I don't
These
know if I
coaches
like that
don't
one.
put these players in the best position. These coaches
What?
do not elevate the talent. Who have you seen come to the Giants and get exponentially better? Who? Other than Neighbors, because he's a freak.
I
Also,
like that
H-Town.
Washington dude we had in the preseason.
Hold
that we
on,
cut.
hold on. Dash, go ahead.
H-Town, I'll give you another example. Darren Waller, he retired from the New York Giants because he didn't want to deal with it.
It
Went to the
looked great
Miami,
with
and the first
Miami.
game back, he got 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he looks
What are we
great.
talking about?
Yeah.
What we
looks
talking
great.
about is he got a quarterback that can throw him the ball. What you mean?
Come
He
on,
looks
stop
great.
it.
I don't
Stop
understand
it,
how
guys.
we have.
I know you ain't talking about Tua turn the ball over.
No, hold on.
We make a point on a narrative we want to point and then leave out context when it comes to the season. Darren Waller left because he didn't have a quarterback to throw him the ball. And the team is terrible.
And Tua's.
But hold up. But that quarterback is Daniel Jones.
That
quarterback is Daniel Jones.
And look what he's doing in Indianapolis. As
Daniel
much as I hate
Jones is a
It's bad
MVP.
coaching, man. No, look, you can't. Y'all got to stop making excuses for this coaching. Brian DeBoer, he won Coach of the Year, and it was just lucky. It happens, man. He has gave us 3 other years. That was terrible. Joe Judge, terrible. That level. We cannot.
Nope.
Man, no, it was terrible, bro.
Brian Daboll
Listen,
deserves to coach this team.
May I say something, please? Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Can I say something, please? Hold on, guys. You know, look. Some offensive coordinators are not good head coaches.
Facts.
Josh McDaniels.
Some defensive coordinators are not good head coaches.
Spagnuolo. Facts.
Sometimes people just need to stay in their own lane. And I say that to say this. Brian Daboll, he might be a good offensive coordinator. This must be true, but he damn sure is not a good head coach. He does not have a good, disciplined football team. Okay? I have been seeing the same shit for 4 years.
Yep.
The same shit. Now, we can sit up here and keep making excuses for the coaches. It has to stop.
I'm not making
Now, hold on.
I just feel
Hold
like
on, everybody. Hold on.
Yo, smooth.
We have seen all these players leave the New York Football Giants and go elsewhere and just flourish.
Why are we so hung up on
Why
that?
is
People
that?
leave teams all the time.
But why is
are we
that?
hung up
But
on
hold on,
New
man.
York Giant
But
players?
why
You
is
get better.
that? But why is that?
Teams all
That
the
leads
time
on
to get better.
coaches,
This is
bro.
not a New York
That's on
Giant issue.
coaches. That's on coaches, bro.
Name them.
Well,
Name
hold
them.
on. Okay, hold on.
Who left another team that got better somewhere else that wasn't already good?
Priest Holmes.
Tyreek Hill left the
Hey,
Chiefs
I
and
got
got
you.
traded.
I got you, Big Dash.
Still
Snacks
there.
Harrison.
So come on, man.
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on.
But he was already good with the Chiefs.
Exactly. So was Saquon.
Okay,
So,
and then
He
they
didn't get
excelled
better.
him.
He was Saquon.
Damon Snacks Harrison got worse when he left the Giants.
Who?
That was his third stop, though.
Yeah.
That was his third stop.
I hear
He was done. He was done.
Snacks Harrison. He left the Jets and had a good ass year with the Giants, and then I don't know where he went after that.
Leonard
Did he go
Williams.
to the Jets? I thought he went from the Giants to the Jets.
I thought he went to Detroit.
Snacks went from the Jets to the Giants just like Leonard Williams.
And then he went to Detroit. You right?
Yeah, he went to Detroit.
Yeah, he got traded to Detroit.
So
Leonard Williams didn't get no better in Seattle.
I want to get back on Slayton, right? Because Corbin, you brought up a good topic. You talked about fumbles, right? Mm-hmm. Now I want to say this: he's been in the league since 2019, and I'm using ProFootballReference.com. That's what I'm using. That's my source. Okay. Now Slayton has only a total of 6 fumbles, and he does average. Out of 17, it says like 17 game average 1. But that's not saying 1 per game. Now, let's keep in mind now, out of those 6 fumbles, he has played in almost 100 games, like 97 games. Granted, he only started, 70 of them. But I'm trying to find where it says drop passes. I don't think they
his drop pass rate is high. He does have a high drop pass rate.
But let's say that on
I don't have Football Reference up, but I've seen it before.
Okay.
I don't need Football Reference. I know he got to drop Brown.
But I mean, and to be fair, if I'm looking at his targets compared to his receptions, yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, I'm just
but you can't go targets off receptions.
No, you can't. No, you can't because that could have been overthrows. That could be anything.
Going into the stands in his direction.
I got you, Sneaky. I'm gonna bounce off that when you're done. Pause.
But
no, did he?
But now I don't want to beat Slayton up. Okay, and I know we had our conversation about Hyatt. I think we need to, and I know I wanted to have everybody ask a question. Actually, let's stick with that. Dash, you got a question?
I got questions. I got answers.
You got a question?
I'm curious. I'm curious to see where you go because I want to see if everybody keep that same energy for everybody.
Let's do it. Yeah.
For these players. For these players. Because when we talk about fumbling, the biggest fumble of the game was who? Somebody that everybody's fucking cheering for, and that's Scatterbo.
Yeah, but what's your statement? He's fumble, okay.
No, I'm just saying. Let's keep the same energy. He shouldn't fumble in that spot.
Nobody should fumble. That's 101 flag football.
We see one of the most elite running backs in the game fumble damn near every play, and that's Derrick Henry. So I'm not gonna talk about Scatterbo. One fumble.
And Adrian Peterson. He had a fumble problem too.
Yeah. I think the problem with his fumble was had that not happened, I mean we were still in the game.
His fumble led to points. That was the downfall of his turnover. Yeah. Everybody else fumbles either didn't go for points or went for 3 points.
And if we score there, we take the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We take the lead. It's 21-13 if we get that one. No,
See,
it's like
I actually thought
21-19.
you,
21-19.
I thought you were talking about when Dart put the ball on the ground and said, "Here you go, Saints."
Look, I got smoke for Scatterboo. Y'all being too light on him, man. You calling for gloves after the fact, bro. You need to be prepared. I
He
got
had
smoke for him too. I got smoke for all them suckers who killed that game.
I mean, you're
I'm
not
still
supposed to.
mad about the
Time out,
game.
time out. You're not supposed to put the. I ain't saying
I'm
nobody
so
should
mad
give
about
the
the
smoke
game
for
too.
Scatterboo, but my point is, defensive player made a good play. They just the rookie from from San Francisco did the same thing to Kyron going into the end zone. He punched the ball. It was a good play. He didn't just drop the ball.
okay.
He
So
punched it out.
hold on. When Slayton fumbled, that was a good play by the defense, ripping that ball out too. Then right?
No, that was poor ball security.
That was poor.
Yup.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's
How's
poor
it
ball
poor? He had
security.
two
Man,
hands on it.
You
no,
get
man. I
getting
got
wrapped
smoke
up.
for all of them.
Big Dash, you getting wrapped up by two defenders and you holding the ball out, reaching for the first down when you already passed it.
That's not what he did.
That's a terrible football play.
Man, it's your
That's not.
job. You the running back. You supposed to be living off that. You
And
supposed to
we
be
act
the
like we ain't
hard
talking
hitting
about
But
dude.
pro football
at
players that
least
can't cause
Scatterboo had
turnovers.
two
Stop
hands
it,
on the
man.
ball.
Stop
At
it,
least
Keith.
Scatterboo had
Cut
two
it out.
hands
Scatterboo
on the
did
ball.
not have two hands on the ball.
But
He had
look,
the ball like this, and he hit him
He had
with
the
the
but
ball
crown and
y'all,
like
helmet.
y'all
this.
missing
Dude
something
punched it
though.
out.
Y'all missing something. Slayton, when he fumbled that wasn't even a Slayton route. He don't even run those routes.
He was trying to get extra yardage on that one.
Stuff. That's how he was trying to get extra yardage, and he ain't built like that. But guess what happened? Because he was trying to overcompensate for the plays that he missed, he tried to do too much again and lost the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, no,
I
facts.
understand all that. I understand that, but what I'm saying is, when do we really use Slayton on a slant route like that? Like, when does that really
Almost
happen?
never.
We,
Hey man,
we,
it don't matter, man. You a football player. You getting paid to do this. I ain't hearing none of that. And you
Man,
getting paid like 40 million.
I
Man,
agree.
stop that.
I agree. I agree with all that.
Get off this
But
football team, bro.
I'm
Hold
also
on.
being factual about the fact that I'm putting
Oh,
a
TP's
receiver
back.
to do something that I
Oh,
usually
I
have
gotta
somebody
take
else do.
someone out before I gotta bring TP back in. I got any
Sneaky,
volunteers?
sneaky. I'll come out, man.
Okay.
You got it.
Hey,
Take care, man. Take care, fellas. Let's go, Giants. Ow.
all
I
right, Mark.
appreciate you, Mark. Be good, man.
All right, Mark.
Appreciate you coming on.
hey, can I throw something in here real quick?
Hey man,
Yeah.
It's not.
hey
Oh,
Taylor. I'm sorry, bro. I'm
no,
sorry,
you're
bro.
good, TP.
Come on,
Go
man. Y'all got me hot here, man.
Go
Uh-oh.
ahead, TP. Go ahead.
Yo, when we gonna stop with these bullshit ass excuses, man? Because I've been arguing about the same thing since the Saints game, man. And now y'all like bringing me back to these conversations. I've been having these conversations all day.
I'm trying to
When
figure
we
out where
gonna?
your excuses at. What's the
It's only
When
been
we,
2 days, TP.
okay,
It's
and
only been 2 days.
I'm glad you. Well,
Go
it
ahead.
feel like more. It feel like it's longer than it's been because
TP's been on
they've been
48
getting at
hours
me.
straight Giant
Yep.
podcast. That's what he been doing.
No, because they, you know, Twitter's been crazy, phone calls been crazy all the time. Anyway, I'll put a name on the bullet. Smooth, I'm gonna call you out. You're
All
making
right.
a bunch of excuses, and this is my guy here. I've been seeing him on TikTok. I'm listening to him now, and I'm just hearing a bunch of excuses for bullshit, and I just don't understand why we keep going that route. This is why we are in the position that we are in. Like accountability is the name of the game. And I've just been on that heavy. When Malik Neighbors was messing up last year,
Yeah.
I held the man accountable.
Yeah.
It was uncomfortable because he is who he is, but I don't believe in that selective just BS. At the end of the day, you got a job to do. And this product on the field that we expect from certain players.
Oh shit.
So I'm not going to make excuses for no rookie. And I'm not going to make no excuses for Darius Slayton, who I absolutely is one of my favorite Giants. I'm not making excuses for anybody. So when Dash is saying keep the same energy, that's what I'm expecting.
So what you need the same energy on?
I think accountability.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Because I'm trying to figure out who I'm speaking of myself. Everybody's saying you can't put the ball on the ground. That's accountability.
Yeah,
ain't nobody making excuses for nobody. Jackson Dart, you can't throw 2 picks and fumble the ball. Scatterboo, you can't fumble the ball on the goal line going in for points. Slayton, you can't fumble the ball going into a 2-minute drive to go put points on the board. Nobody should give. There's no excuse in that.
So now, also, let me say this too before TP jumps back on. And I'm with all about accountability, and I don't like what I'm hearing right now, where people are saying, "Well, he's a rookie. You should expect that."
I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all.
I don't want to go ahead, TP. Finish your thought, and then I'll say mine.
Well, it's just that. It's just that right there. And that's kind of been a conversation piece that I've been having since the Saints game. Is to me, there's a difference between rookie mistakes and just bad football. And what we're doing is we're defending our people. I'm not gonna say we. Giant fans are defending their favorites, and I'm noticing that.
Right.
Instead of just simply saying bad football, bad foot. I'm not saying we have to necessarily crucify everybody, but at the same breath and time, call it what it is, man. Like, let's stop choosing favorites. I don't understand that. It absolutely kills me when I see us do that.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, TP. So basically, you're saying there's a defined line between a rookie mistake and bad football. So, Scatterboo's fumble, rookie mistake, bad football. Which one is it?
Bad football.
Okay. Darts.
Bad
fumble.
football.
Darts first interception.
I'm trying to remember which one was the first one.
The first one when he rolled it right.
Yeah.
The crossing route that was right in front of his face.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Bad football.
Bad
football.
And again, I know it's all subjective. What I'm asking you, I get that. I would actually call that a rookie mistake.
The second interception was not even his fault though.
The second one, no. The second one, Collins just stopped.
He stopped on his route.
He stopped on the route.
And the first one,
are y'all talking about the intersection where he was rolling to his right and underthrew the ball, and it got intercepted?
Well, actually, that safety made a good play. He ran.
That's the one TP.
That was the corner Kool-Aid McKinstry. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just confused on the accountability part. It's either accountability on the field
took the check
or is
down,
it coaching? Because everybody on here, including TP and Dash, talk about coaching. So is it coaching or is it accountability from players?
It's both.
It's both. One of them interceptions.
But y'all tell me that because we ain't good on the field, it's because of coaching, it ain't because of players. But then you tell me players need to take accountability. So I'm trying to figure out which one is it.
So for this,
hold on. I got it. Look, coaches, they're ultimately to blame. When your team come ill prepared, they're not disciplined. They putting the ball on the ground. They playing backyard football. That's on coaching. Brian DeBoer does not have control of this team, man. He is really losing this team, and you can see it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm confused because maybe I watched two different games because I watched accountability. I watched our offense go on back-to-back drives and go down and score 14 points. But we don't talk about coaching or accountability then. But when all this shit comes out, then we want to talk about accountability and coaching.
It's cool. It's cool when you running the script. It's cool when you running the script, and then they switch up the plays and start playing you different. And now you don't know what to do. That's coaching.
Again, what game were we watching? We took two deep shots that should have been touchdowns that were drop balls.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what we talk about when it comes to coaching.
Listen, it's both though. That's why he's trying to say it's both. Because yes, you have players that did not execute and players that had mistakes. But also, when you go down and you score twice in 12 or 13 personnel, and then you switch to 11 personnel and the shit ain't working, and you don't go back to 12 personnel to the fourth quarter, that's coaching. That's coaching. You get away from what works. We were as soon as they got that.
So when we got to the goal line with Scatterboo, how did we get down there, Dash?
That was in the third quarter. That was in the third quarter, wasn't it?
I'm asking you how we got down there.
Yeah, that was in the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken.
When Scatterboo was going for the touchdown,
we were in 11 personnel. We were in 11 personnel. 11.
Okay, what personnel were we in the beginning of the game that got us the two touchdowns?
12 personnel.
Okay, and you just said when we came out of that personnel, we didn't do nothing. But you just told me when we was in 11 personnel, we was about to drive the ball in the end zone.
Okay, so now I got to break it down completely. It went touchdown, punt, turnover.
That's not
turnover.
I know the break.
Hold on. I'm
asking
giving you the
is,
rest.
You told me when we came out of 12 personnel, they didn't do nothing.
Okay, so now let me explain it.
All right.
The first two touchdowns was 12 personnel, right? At the same time, they got 2 field goals. There was no panic then. Still 12 personnel. As soon as they got the deep pass when Newman got beat, it was 14-13. We switched personnels right after that. Right after that, because as soon as we saw them make a deep pass, it was like all of a sudden the 12 personnel ain't good enough. We got a match throw for throw now.
Okay,
and that's
so if Slayton doesn't fumble that ball, then what? You still
that was still 12 personnel. That was still 12 personnel then. The flea flicker? Are you talking about
I'm talking about before the half, the
deep drop?
2-minute drill when we was going down the field, a Slayton drive. That was a 2-minute drive that he fumbled the ball on.
That was 11 personnel because it's a 4-minute offense.
Were we not driving the ball with ease on that drive before he fumbled the ball?
Yeah, we went up tempo before they.
So my question again is, you told me when they came out of 12 personnel, they didn't do nothing. So before we fumbled the ball twice on 11 personnel, who was going down for points, but you keep telling me as soon as we switched out of 12, we didn't do nothing.
Yeah, because they went to the up tempo. That's different. That's different. And then when the third quarter came, where did we go? We went straight 11 personnel. And what happened? The first 3 plays of the third quarter, it was the first deep shot to Hyde, nothing. Another shot to Slayton and the running ball, and then we had to punt in 11 personnel.
And who dropped the ball on the third down where they kept that drive going?
I can't even remember who was that.
Motor dropped the pass.
Oh, on the out route. Okay.
Okay.
But that's still 11 personnel.
But they got away telling me that when we switched out of the personnel, we didn't do nothing.
Basically, I hear what he's saying. If we would have stayed, what worked? It basically, Dash, and I'm not gonna speak for you, right? I'm just gonna try my best to translate what I'm hearing, what you're throwing. Is that if we would have went back to 12 personnel, slow the game down a little bit with this rookie quarterback, even though they like the quick tempo with Dart because they think that's what works best with him, that we were more successful with 12 personnel. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and that's the same thing we're going to do against Philly when we come out. It's going to be 12 personnel, 12 and 13 personnel, because that's where they feel comfortable.
I'm not mad at the 12 personnel, and I'm not saying you wrong. What I'm asking is you saying once we come out of that 12, we look like we wasn't doing nothing. All game is what I'm saying is all game, I specifically talk about offense. All game, they could not stop our offense. We stopped our offense. It didn't matter what personnel they was in.
Yeah, but they went away. They went away from the safety. Is what we those deeper passes to Slayton, the flea flicker, and all that other stuff. Those are risky plays, right? Those are risky.
You got to take those. I feel Dash. You have to take those.
Why would we have to take? You just told me. Well, we just said in 12 personnel we went right down the field and scored 2 touchdowns, right?
No, I said it didn't matter what personnel we was in. We were still driving the ball down the
12
field.
and 13 personnel. We went right down the field 2 times and scored 2 touchdowns. The only time we stopped, and again, we did make mistakes. We did have a little bit of success with 11 personnel, but it was nowhere near. And their stats up. I wish I had it right now. I could find it and actually show it. As soon as we made the switch and go to 11 personnel, we were less productive. Yes, we had some shots, but it was less productive.
It's just common sense, man. When common sense football is when your O-line plays a certain way, when your receivers aren't getting open as much, when you're trying to ground and pound and trying to take advantage of dominating the trenches with your O-line and your tight ends, you got to use the 12 personnel. You got to use the 13 personnel. That's why we went to the playoffs that year. We went to the playoffs that year because we ran 12 and 13 personnel early and often because they didn't trust Jones and the shotgun and all that. It wasn't until the next year when they thought they had my homie Jordan back there, and they try to sling the ball all over the field. And that's what messed us up. If we would just stick to 12 and 13 personnel, sprinkle in shotgun,
this is not Penn State football. We don't need
it doesn't matter about Penn State football. Are you trying to win games or are you trying to look stupid like they've been looking stupid? That's the thing. You look stupid, not wanting to do 12 and 13 personnel, and they've been looking like fucking
Y'all kill
idiots.
me, man. Y'all
That's
kill me
the
with
thing. They can't even fucking be productive with the ball if they don't run 12 and 13 personnel. And if you know any better, and if you know the good teams in the league, all the great teams in the league run 12 and 13 personnel early and often. That's why the Chiefs got spanked by the Eagles last year in the Super Bowl because they weren't running 12 and 13 personnel. They try to run shotgun. They try to do all the shit with that D-line was fucking up Mahomes all game long. But if fucking Andy Reid would have got his head out his ass and would have ran 12 and 13 personnel, it would have been a different Super Bowl. But that ain't what he did. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Great teams in the league run 12 and 13 personnel. I don't care who it is. Look across every game. Tampa Bay, the Vikings, the Lions, the Steelers, every team that's productive, they run it. They don't care about that flashy shit. Why do you think that fucking A.J. Brown right now is crying that he ain't getting the ball? He crying because they ain't going to the air to shoot it out. That new coordinator don't care about shooting it out. The only person that's shooting it out right now is Dak Prescott because he ain't got no other choice.
And you
So
know what I'm
he's
saying?
the one.
But I don't think
Can't mean
Smooth was
nothing though. They
arguing.
lost the
Hold on,
game because
hold
they
on.
wanted to
I
stay
don't
in the
think Smooth was
personnel
arguing
and they
that
couldn't
though.
throw the ball.
I don't think so either. I
No,
think
what I'm
look.
saying is,
Hold on. Let me just pause for a sec. And I want to get on something positive real quick, and then we'll get back into it,
We
right?
ain't not
I'm
nothing
looking
negative.
at.
We just debating Sneaky. We
Oh, I
all
know,
right.
no, I know. But I wanted to take a halftime, halftime.
It's all love. It's all
It's
love.
I
Hey,
know,
hey, hey,
and you
hey,
know
it's
what?
Sneaky.
all love. It's
I
all love.
love this. I
That's a
love
fact.
this, and I want to keep
Hey,
this going.
hey, Sneaky. Can I get like 5 seconds real quick? Like
Yeah,
5
hold
quick
on one
seconds.
second though, because
All right.
I want to just get this out there. The good thing that we did in the game, other than we didn't win it, is the fact that we only gave up 1 sack. Now we didn't get any sacks, but we only gave up 1. Yes, that's a positive.
Yeah, 3 old linemen ain't give up no
And
pressures.
and on 4th down conversions, we actually went 3 for 5.
Yeah.
Total yards over 300. We got 335. We came ahead in time of possession, although it was 31-28.
Dash, I'll be watching
Hey,
Dash. I got some
what did
smoke for you. I'll be watching your YouTube, Dash. I got some more smoke for you.
what did Jackson Dart say in his post game when he said, he not into moral victories?
Yep.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I just heard
That's
all
how
that.
I feel too, TP.
Well,
I'm on the same train.
I'm just trying to
I'm trying to get back to the debate.
I got the quick
Yeah.
stat for you.
All right, go ahead.
Stat for you. So for passing plays, right, for the New York Giants, just for their passing plays in the second quarter, in the first half they had 19 passing plays, right? 15 of those 19 were out of 12 personnel, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. In the second half, they only were in 12 personnel for passing plays once. Once. So that just goes to show you where they're successful in 12 personnel versus 11. And they panicked because the game was never too far away for the New York Giants, and they panicked. As soon as the Saints got a deep touchdown, that was it. Because if you look at it, the defense held up pretty much. Outside of if it wasn't for the fumbles and giving it up and giving them short fields, we would have been fine.
I agree. We can agree to disagree. I mean, I just feel like you don't get drops and fumbles. You don't. It's a whole different conversation. You got to add in the 5
I disagree
fumbles.
with the both of y'all, man. I disagree with the both of y'all. We did not lose this football game because of personnel. We lost this game because of momentum. It was not personnel issues. It was momentum. It's the only reason we lost the football game.
We lost the game because of the 5
obvious,
turnovers.
yes. The
Yeah.
obvious,
So my only issue is what Smooth is saying is, and I've said this when I was talking about the game, is that I put more of the onus on the players. But
this game, yeah.
The key word about what I just said is this game. Now, if we're gonna talk about the full picture, if we're gonna talk about the full body of work, then it's a different conversation.
Yeah.
And even in this game, it wasn't a situation where it was like it was coached well.
It was. You gotta say that one more. Say that Empire one more time, TP.
I think he might be. He said,
"I'm up for. I didn't know I was muted."
Yeah.
I was saying,
I didn't do it. What'd you say, TP?
I was saying even in. Let me turn this down.
Yeah,
I was saying even in this game, it wasn't like we were flawless in the coaching department. So still, I think if we talk about the grand scheme of things, it's a different conversation. Now, if we just talking about this Saints game, then yeah, we could talk more about the players and the onus of that. But to me, I mean, the bigger picture is the coaching for me when we're talking about the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Now let me just throw something out there. I mean, I played a little bit of football, and I know some of y'all did too.
Yep.
Normally, the offense takes what the defense gives you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if
Giants, yeah.
Well, right. I mean, and again, to quote TP, we're talking about this game, and Dash kind of go along the lines of what you were saying about 12 personnel, right? Basically, you're telling me, and for those that don't know, what is 12 personnel, Dash? What is it?
When we talk personnel, the first number is the running back, the second number is the tight end.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if it's 12 personnel, is 1 running back, 2 tight ends. If it's 13 personnel, it's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, and that's how they work. It's
Okay.
never going to be. So you can even have in 2022, we ran, sometimes we ran 31 when we had 3 running backs in the backfield. It was Brightwell and freaking Saquon, and I forget the other guy's name that we had, the speedster. But yeah, that's all it is. First number is a running back, second number is a tight ends.
Right. Okay. So 12 personnel, we had 2 tight ends, Bellinger and Theo, right?
For the most
With a
part,
running
yeah.
back, right?
Yep.
And that was giving us positive yards, right?
Yep.
And then in the second half, we did that one time, and then we went 11
on passing plays. On passing
plays. So basically, we went 1 tight end, 1 running back, rest wide receivers, right?
Yep.
So my question is, if we all can agree that, as a player, right, and as you take what the defense gives you, fair.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we're in 12 personnel and we're successful, why get away from that? That's my question.
Panicked. They panicked. That's what happened. That's it. Well, Saints made adjustments too, but
I think it's more than an adjustment. I don't mean to cut you off. What happened was,
you got it.
I think the sideline of the Giants, they viewed the New Orleans Saints having success down the field.
Mm-hmm.
When they seen that Rattler was getting these throws off, 30, 40-yard throws consistently. Well, not all the time, but it happened more often than on our sideline, right? They had more deep shots than what we did. And I believe Dayball, his pride, he thinks that we have, Josh Allen back there. He thinks that we have, Patrick Mahomes Jordan back there. That's what he thinks. And he wants to be the center of attention when it comes to putting up points in air yardage. He doesn't want to do it, like we did in the first half, methodically, slow, but getting it. 4 yards of play is a touchdown all day. You see what I'm saying? It makes sense. But he don't want that. He started seeing New Orleans airing it out, and then he thinking to himself, well, we got to start doing the same thing. And then that's what put Dart under that pressure, and you've seen Dart trying to force throws down the field.
Man, he just stole my whole bag, man. He just stole my whole bag. I was gonna say that.
100%. They panicked.
Brian DeBoe's an emotional coach, man.
He is overly emotional.
We really doing this? We really doing this?
Can I confirm something real quick?
TP, go ahead. What you got?
Is there anybody that still believes that Coach Dable should continue to be the head coach?
No, man. He should be an offensive coordinator.
Absolutely the F not.
He should be an offensive coordinator, and that's it. Period.
Absolutely not.
I want to wait until the end of the season if it lasts that long.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Can I say something else, Sneaky?
Well, hold on real quick. I'm going to answer your question real quick, and here's why.
Okay.
Here's why. Dable is the first coach since Coughlin that, and correct me if I'm wrong, that I can recall that we've had more than 3 years, or than 2 actually. Okay, and no coach since Coughlin has finished their contract, and to Smooth's post about John Mara, and I noticed, and we're gonna get into that today. I'm gonna forget. We're gonna get into that today. It's some of the comments on there, on some of the comments about his post regarding John Mara. We'll get into that, right? About John Mara being another Jerry Jones, which I took offense to that. Okay.
Wait, what?
I say that John Mara is quick to pull the trigger, and he said that. He said he's being a little more patient. I'm going to wait until the end of the season before I give my full opinion, because that's all we got is opinion on whether Dable should stay in or not. Now, Dash, I'm glad you educated us on the personnel portion of, and I've been following it too. I've been watching it too. But now I'm going to be more observant to the offense of, I don't want to say offensive production because it's lack thereof because we haven't been winning games.
I mean, you don't have any choice now either because Malik Neighbors is gone. So 12 personnel is your best option anyway.
Right. Now, and that's another thing too about coaching. I mean, you gotta make adjustments. What moves are you gonna do, and what type of players and personnel are you gonna put on the field? Now, I got to get back to the Jerry Jones thing. I'm sorry. If Jerry Jones can be patient with Garrett, if Jerry Jones can be patient with, who was that last coach? He was the Green Bay coach.
Mike McCarthy.
Mike McCarthy, right?
That's not a fair assessment. That's not a fair assessment.
I'm not comparing the two. Let me back up because
Bring McAdoo back.
Oh God, no.
Corbin, no.
That wasn't a fair assessment because
I'm not saying that. I'm not making that comparison because McCarthy did win 12 games, and I think
consistently.
I think some of us would give up our firstborn for a 12 win. Oh, am I just speaking for myself? Okay, that's fine.
Yes, you are. Crazy.
But I can ask your dad, Casey, Jalen, because your dad's sitting on.
Okay,
I'm kidding. What I'm trying to make here is that I want to at least wait until the end of the season because I don't want to be quick to fire. I'm trying.
But you know what it is, Sneak?
I'm trying.
This is what it is, man. Mara's tired of paying dead money. That's what he's tired of doing.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not the same.
Tired of having these people on the books.
Although he said he ain't.
He's tired of having them on the books, and they're no longer with the organization. But we still paying these people. That's what he's tired of doing. That's the only reason why Dayball is still in the building. That's the only reason. Because he is tired of having to pay dead money. He's done it too many times. And he's tired of taking that L. So that's why he's just like, man, fuck it. Let this thing roll.
Man, I know, Sneaky. I know your wife just love how loyal you are. Because oh my goodness.
Brian Daboll absolutely deserves to coach this team.
If we get blowed out on Thursday,
when we blow out the Eagles Thursday, I'm gonna laugh at all y'all.
So
Corbin,
to answer TP's question,
Hold on. Go ahead, Dad. Go ahead.
Now to answer TP's question, Sneaky G and Corbin are the only two on here that's saying they still think that Dable can do something, right? That's what we're doing. So
no. I'm saying I'm gonna wait until the end of the season.
So my question to you is this, Sneaky. What are you waiting for?
Thank you. That's what I want to know.
To be fair, something.
It's hope.
It's hope.
That's what it is.
I'm just, because look, I'm gonna tell y'all. I don't know if y'all know this about me.
I had the hope too.
I play Texas Hold'em, and anybody that play poker, right? Yeah. A chip in the chair. That's all you need. And what else? What keeps you in the game? That next hand.
This is the NFL. We talking about the NFL though.
No, but it's the same thing. It's the same. All I'm saying is
let him cook.
Eventually, you got to get up off the table. Because not only are you going to go for broke, right? Not only are you going to owe your bookie money, you got to get up from the table.
So in your assessment,
I'm gonna say this, and I'll back up. Even though he got 1 year left on his contract, right? And every game is a new hand. It's a new hand. Either you all in or you rebuying, right? Either way. But eventually, at the end of the season, he's gonna get out. He's gonna have to get off the felt.
So listen, I got a question for you. So right now, in your assessment, what does Dayball look like at your poker table? What is he looking like right now?
He's on borrowed.
He getting up.
He should have been up.
Yeah, he's on borrowed.
He getting up
right now.
So let me ask you this question: is the whole personnel that we see every Sunday, is that a Dayball problem? Just a Dayball problem?
No, absolutely
Nah,
not.
it's a coaching
Listen,
staff.
Joe Sang need to get fired.
Absolutely not.
Mike
The
Kafka need
whole
to get
front office,
fired.
brother.
So let me
Keep going.
ask.
Keep
Let
going,
me
Dan.
ask.
Dan Bowen
Let
need
me
to
ask
get
my
fired.
question then.
The
Because
O-line
I'm
coach.
curious
Hold
about
on.
this
Smooth
answer.
got a question. Smooth, go ahead, Smooth.
What year? Because if you had this feeling for a minute, it ain't just this season. So what year, if you had the choice, would Dable have been gone?
Last year.
Nah, it was
Why?
this year. This year for me, bro.
That's no. I'm saying going into as soon as last year
Yeah.
ended, 2024. I mean, sorry, as soon as January 2025 hit, that was it. That was
Y'all
the
crazy,
chance you
man.
had.
Yeah.
Jones was gone already. You
But
start from scratch.
Ash, you know what though? You know what? But I'm gonna tell you, and I want to say I was that guy, TP. Now we talking about people holding people accountable. Hold me accountable right now. I was one of those. I was one of those that said, "Let Dable get his guy." Right,
Which is
TP?
Me too.
an absolutely terrible narrative, but okay, yes, you did.
Yeah, I was one of
Oh,
those.
I
I said,
definitely want to go down that rabbit hole because I
I
got a
was
question
like,
for TP if that's the case.
let Dable, because the Jones experience, he he inherited Jones, right? Jones got hurt with the neck and the knee and whatever, but let him get his own guy. And I think for me, that's why I'm waiting. That's why I'm waiting to the end of the season before I can give my true analysis of. But to be fair, like I said earlier, he's on borrowed time. If it continues to go the way it's going, he may not last the end of the season.
That's the point I'm on.
Somebody's knocking. Should I
I'm telling you,
let
Sneaky,
him
I'm the
in?
Well,
biggest
my only thing
Brian
is
Daboll
everybody wanted the
defender here,
GM and the
ain't
coach
nobody asking me
fired.
no questions about Daboll.
Who we replacing them with?
On an
Nobody.
interim
In-house.
basis,
In-house.
Brandon Brown. We do Brandon Brown and
And
Mike
Kafka.
Kafka. We gonna see if Kafka is worth his weight in salt because
You
everybody
talking
trying to
about?
say he a head coach.
Wait.
Oh my God! Please
Hold
give
on,
me the mic.
Are you
Oh my
talking? Are you
God!
talking about the interim? Or are you talking about
Just to
next
finish
No,
season?
the
I'm
year
talking
out.
about, okay, say the season keeps going the way it's going. We get to the end of the season and they go,
Oh,
all
okay, you
right,
talking about next
Brian Dable, Joe Shane, have a nice time. See you
Oh
later.
no, you gotta find new people. You gotta find new people.
Who
You
is
gotta bring
everybody's
in
resolution? Because I'm tired of everybody wanting to
Jeff
fire
Halfley.
everybody.
Jeff
Oh, I got
Halfley
it.
from the
Nobody
I
got
Packers.
no
got it.
resolution.
I got this one. I got this one. Brian
Jeff
Daboll.
Halfley.
Brian
You-
Daboll.
Jeff
Brian
Halfley
Daboll's the
from the
answer.
Packers.
I'm the
hold
biggest
on.
The
Brian
Packers
Daboll
defensive
defender here.
coordinator.
Ain't nobody asking me no questions.
Guys, one
I'm
at a
along
time.
with
What,
you, Corbin. I ain't on a Dable train like everybody else is.
Yeah,
Oh my
y'all
God.
are ridiculous.
Dable
Y'all are
what?
ridiculous. This is
I
A
ain't
ridiculous.
on a
Dable
Dable
trader?
train like everybody else is. So
Ridiculous.
I'm gonna leave my
You
opinion
too,
to the end of the
TP.
season. But everybody else, I'm not with everybody else.
hold on.
Y'all
So
ridiculous.
Smooth, wait, hold on, guys, hold on. Say what you guys say, Smooth. What do you mean?
As far as what, Dable?
He wants Dayball gone.
Dable had a 22 season with Daniel Jones and went to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
The next year, Daniel Jones was hurt.
Here come the excuses.
Not the excuses.
No,
All
no,
right.
go ahead. No, hey, speak your piece. Speak
He
your
don't
piece.
even want Dayball.
Don't listen to anybody. Just listen to me. Go ahead, Smooth. Go ahead.
They not excuses. They facts.
Don't worry about it. Don't talk to me. Look at me.
Oh, no, but them are facts.
Right.
He came
Okay,
in the 22 season with a
Right.
better team than he got now. Made the playoffs. They then went and stripped that entire team back down, and Daniel Jones got hurt.
Right.
Again, Daniel Jones was not Dable guy. So I'm trying to figure out why everybody else get to draft their quarterback and start with their quarterback, but Dable. But then we want to act like
So
Daniel
how long
Jones,
do you give Dayball?
Stop. Then we want to act like Daniel Jones was the savior of the Giants because he having a good season in Indianapolis and he didn't do shit while he was in the uniform with New York. He was there for 6 years and didn't do nothing. But y'all act like he was the savior when Dable came in.
Now let me say this.
Whoa,
I know you're fairly. I know, and I appreciate you being on. I know you're fairly new on the show, but I had said for years. I said this is when Belichick was still coaching. I had a feeling that Jones was going to go to the Patriots after Brady left and ball the hell out. I have said that. You can go to many shows and said that. Now, let me ask you this before we get into it. Right before we get into it. Now I'm with you with David. Like I said, I'm giving them to this season, right?
Next season.
Because like TP said,
everybody gonna get mad when he's still there because he ain't going nowhere.
And you know what? I don't think you're far from the truth. I don't think you're far from the truth. But what do you now? I don't want to go that hypothetical route. So what you're saying is Dable ain't going nowhere. Shane ain't going nowhere. Mara is going to rock with him for this year and next year, but he's definitely not going to get an extension. Is that what you're saying?
Because when we started Jackson Dart, the reset button was hit, regardless of how y'all want to feel about it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right,
Jackson
so
Dart was drafted in the first round at the end of the first round. So you telling me y'all want to start the Daniel Jones experience all over again? We want to draft a quarterback.
I said the same thing.
Fire everybody, and then bring everybody back and start the shit all over
Talk to him smooth.
It wouldn't
Talk
be
to
a
him.
Jones effect because Jones had more time than Dart. This is just a couple months of Dart. And then
How many
him,
coaches did Daniel Jones go through in his tenure with the Giants?
That's not what he's
man,
saying.
those were
Hold up.
coaching.
No.
Let me
Let me. Team, bro.
I agree with what Smooth saying. I agree with what he's saying.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't want to lose control because TP.
And I'm gonna let you fly. This will be my. I'll close it out.
Yeah. Go ahead, TP.
Because I don't want to nullify TP and what Dash said. I'm not saying up until this point it's been all gumdrops and rainbows with Dable, and he's been coaching his ass off. That's not what I'm saying. And I'm not disagreeing that if we let him go, y'all ain't right. But my point of the matter is we start the cycle all over again.
Right.
One,
I got you.
We fired both.
Daniel Jones 2.0. No, I hear you. TP, what you got? Dash, and then Keith, we're going to you. And H-Town, I think you biting at the bit too. So, TP, go ahead.
I feel like we just be seeing different things because starting this shit all over again is exactly what we need to do. Like y'all keep talking about give Dable his quarterback, like that is like we're close. We ain't been close.
I didn't say we was close.
What I'm saying, that narrative is the craziest narrative that I've seen us Giant fans just run with.
What?
To me, for you to say, Coach Dable, wait till he get his quarterback, I feel like that only makes sense if everything surrounding that is together, or even look like it's like we've been so far from where we want to be. It's been absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Coach Dable was here because he is supposed to be the guy that can get this job done. We're not going to keep it. We're not going to keep making excuses and putting things on Daniel Jones. Like that's what I've been saying for the longest.
Keep using that word excuses. Facts are not excuses, TP. We could disagree.
You know how I know I got them.
Ain't excuses,
Look, anytime I'm making a debate and I let them go, and then when I talk, they give. That's how I know I got them. That's when I know.
That's what you want to believe, brother. Go for it, because that's far from the truth. Once you start saying facts and stop saying excuses, then we can have a conversation.
Listen, they are excuses because there's no excuse. Look, see what I'm saying? I can't talk. I can't talk.
Go ahead, brother.
That's how I know.
Hold on. Okay, look. We can agree.
I can't even finish my point. Good God.
No, you're gonna get it across. Look, excuses, facts is subjective, okay? But I hear you. I hear you, Smooth. TP, go ahead.
The thing is this. It's labeled an excuse because the result should be only one thing. It's either production and winning games, and that's pretty much it. And what is mind-blowing to me is you have players out there with the same mindset that you hear from me, and y'all still don't want to run with it. Like, I just don't understand why time after time you have to see the same thing, and you still have to find these different ways to try to, like, keep Dable here. He has shown you who he is. Believe it, and move on from it.
Okay, Dash, go ahead. What you got?
Yeah, so I in my simple mind, I think of it very, very easily, right? It's very easy, right? The first year Brian Dable got here, he was coach of the year. Giants went to the playoffs, won a playoff game.
Riding high.
Right? 2023 happened. What did he look like? 2024 happened. What did he look like? 2025 so far, what does he look like? Now, we keep saying he finally got his quarterback. He finally got his quarterback, right? I'll name a quarterback who had a bunch of head coaches, but still survived all of those head coaches, and that's Justin Herbert. The skill is the skill. So if Jackson Dart is going to be good, Jackson Dart is going to be good, whether it's Brian Dable, whether it's Mike Kafka, whether who else it is in 2026 or 2027. If Jackson Dart is the guy, you're the guy. You saw it with Trevor Lawrence. You saw it with Josh Allen. You bring, no matter who you bring in there, if he's going to be successful, he's going to be successful. What about and here's the thing: it's not the New York
Herbert.
It's not the New York Jackson Darts either. He don't just coach Jackson Dart.
Thank you.
So when we talk about the rest of this team as a whole, and you point at all the issues with the team, where does it start? Where does it start? At the head. Now you can take it all the way up to John Mara and his miscues, down to Joe Shane, down to Brian. The whole regime gotta go. Period. I got a whole 2023 class that's useless. I got half a 2022 class that's
You
useless.
talking about Joe Shane? You ain't talking about Dable. You talking about?
Thank you.
You're not talking about the same thing. You talking about two different things.
It's the whole. The person doing the shopping and the person doing the cooking is all terrible.
The past two draft classes have been the best.
Well, hold on,
Sneaky.
Oh,
hold on,
please. Sneaky, please.
Sneaky.
Go ahead, Dad, what's up?
If I pass you a warm bowl of chili,
Mm-hmm.
and you come back to that bowl of chili, is it going to get hotter or colder?
It's going to get colder.
Every time we give this guy another season, what do y'all expect?
It's getting colder, baby. It's freezing.
Y'all expect to win? Corbin, you expect to win in 2026 with Brian Davis?
No.
Yes.
It's not going to happen.
Yes.
Lord,
it's not going to happen.
What makes you feel that way?
Absolutely. I'm glad I got the mic now. Oh my, never mind. Go ahead, Sneak. That's my bad.
Well, no, I think what I said H-Town next. Corbin, you out there, H-Town. H-Town, go ahead, man.
Everybody got points. It's all factual, right? Smooth, he got points. TP got points. Corbin got points. Big Dash. It's all facts. Everything everybody's saying. It ain't like people making this up. Because when Dayball came in the league, he went to the playoffs. There was a lot of injuries. The next year, a lot of injuries. Thomas, he was hurt, remember? And that was a key part of the whole line. So Dayball is incompetent as a head coach. He might be good as an offensive coordinator where he focuses just on offense. Because for you to be a good head coach, that means that every facet of the game is running fluid. Every part of the game is running right. You're putting the right coaches. You're putting the right teachers, the right assistants. You're letting the people do what they do best. And for him and Wink to get into what they got into, Wink was the reason why he even got the scheme good, because Wink was giving them pointers. Wink was helping them with that offensive scheme. It wasn't just Dayball being so great. It was Wink of his 30-plus years of football acumen that was helping Dayball put that scheme together. So for him to have that fallout with Wink, that's terrible. You could already see it. For him to have issues with Hyatt should have been developed. He should have been elevated his play, at least to serviceable. I'm not saying Hyatt should be a Higgins. I'm not even talking about a Neighbors. I'm not saying he should be a Higgins. He should at least be at Slayton's pace. And Slayton, everybody thinks he's terrible. Some people think he's been good. So imagine if Hyatt just could get at Slayton's pace. That's not just the player. That's coaching. That's the people in the building. That's not elevating your players, elevating your talent, maximizing the roster that you have. Everybody say Joe Schoen gave him the players. Well, shoot, a lot of them players go to different teams and get on all-star caliber. So I'm not understanding why isn't it happening here. The Niners just went to the LA Rams with practice squad players all over the field, and they beat the Rams, a Super Bowl so-called contending team, as so many of the experts say. They might be in the Super Bowl. They might be in the NFC Championship. And they had nothing but practice squad players out there because so many injuries.
I need you to go ahead and land it.
So my point is, coaching matters, right? Dayball, he gives us good, but he's giving us more bad. Jones gave us a little bit good, but he's giving us more bad. Jones went with some competent coaching at the Vikings, learned how to actually be a quarterback and do his thing, and then went to the Colts, and now he's looking like a finished product. And why we couldn't do that? Because of the leadership. It's the leadership. It's trying to force a player to do things he wasn't comfortable in doing. Trying to force players. Look, ever since Dayball been here, he's been changing people from position to position. You've been playing. So you telling me you're going to play right guard all your life, and then now he's trying to put you at left tackle. You might do good a couple snaps. You might even have a game or two good, but your career ain't going to be the best. Now, if you're at right guard where you're known to be, like Mumbo is, he should be at right guard. That's what
All
he's
right.
been all his career. But
H-Town,
see,
we got
this is what Dable does. My point is Dable, he wants to force things. He wants to force the play calling. He wants
Okay.
to force players out of position. And
Okay,
it just
H-Town.
it ain't equaling out.
I hear what you're saying.
Hey,
Dad,
hey,
go ahead
Phil.
and give me a quick
You
rebuttal, but I
laughing,
got to
it's
go to
true.
Corbin too. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're laughing because it's true. When we first got Jermaine Illuminor, everybody knew he was going to be a right tackle, right? Where did they try to put him at first? Left guard.
They can put him at running back. I don't care. I'm ready to cook y'all. I'm ready.
Because who was they trying to put at right tackle?
Okay, go ahead, Corbin.
H
Sorry, Dad. Go ahead, Corbin.
H-Town. Let me just take everything you just said and let me ruin it. All right.
I can't wait.
Here we go. So you
I'm gonna tell you right now.
the
I'm gonna tell
San
you.
Francisco.
Hold on, Corbin. You got 2 minutes.
Oh
Go.
God, here we go. All right. H-Town. Yo, I got the mic. All right, H-Town. So you mentioned San Francisco 49ers beating a Super Bowl contending team like the New York Giants just did last week, right? So it ain't a coaching thing because the New York Giants just beat a Super Bowl contending team last week. And who's coaching that team? Brian Daboll. TP. I hope you can hear me, TP, because I like how you like excuses and all that, right? When are we gonna stop blaming Brian Daboll for Mike Kafka's issues? When are we gonna stop doing that? Because it's not Brian Daboll's fault that the offense is not productive. Matter of fact, I think that's the offensive
Sneaky, could
coordinator.
I please say something after this, please?
Yeah.
Right?
After he's done. Okay.
So
Go ahead, Corbin.
we are blaming Brian Daboll for Mike Kafka's issues. We are blaming Brian Daboll for defensive coordinator issues, right? This is not Brian Daboll's fault. Brian Daboll came in as a brand new head coach of the New York Football Giants and won a playoff game and went to the playoffs with an injury team, right? Okay, cool. He had a couple bad years. Bill Belichick had bad years as head coaches. Then he ended up being one of the greatest coaches of all time, right? Here's another thing that we're going. We are too easy to give up on a coach when we expect more of them. Because Brian Daboll won a playoff game and everybody started expecting him. Then he didn't live up to the expectation. And then it started going downhill. We do not need to get rid of a coach.
Wait.
What?
Oh, let him land his plane, Darryl.
I know, no. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I'm just waiting. Go ahead, Corbin.
Right, go
No,
ahead.
I like
You
I like
cooking?
the debate better with me. I like
Go ahead.
the debate is better for me.
He's not cooking.
No, but I'm about to burn them down.
All right.
Hold up, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Daryl.
I just got a quick question, and I just want somebody to look this up for me because I know it's damn near true. In the past 2 to 3 years, please tell me Brian Daboll's record.
Okay.
Please tell me.
Awful. I don't have to tell you.
6 and 18, 5 and 18.
Awful.
So you gonna tell me it's not coaching? Please.
I got you.
Get
I
out
got
of
you
here.
there. I'm gonna piggyback off you. Tell me Mike Kafka's offensive rating in the league.
I
for
don't
the
care
past
what you got
4
to
years.
tell me, bro.
Hold up, Sneaky. Let me go, Sneak.
Let me tell you Mike Kafka's
Okay.
offensive
Hold
production.
on.
Dayball was calling
Go ahead,
plays,
Keith.
though.
I'm trying to get everybody. Go ahead. Keith.
Dayball was calling plays.
Let me rip right real quick before I have to go. Listen, man. I'm a Giants fan. Listen. I might rub y'all the wrong way with this pause, but listen. I'm like this.
Pause, Keith. Pause.
Yeah. Pause. Listen. I'm like this. I'll give a person time. I'll give you rope to hang yourself. And this is in everything in life, right? I don't care if it's the president I pick, the team I pick, the coach I pick, the GM I pick. I don't care what players you have. I don't care why you can't do something. I don't care if they won't let you do something. I don't care if they calling plays against you. If you ain't the man or the woman that can get it done, you got to go. And you had your time. And your time is up. This is your 4th year. I mean, we can come up with mad excuses, base it on facts, do all this trivial stuff, play semantics. The facts of the matter is you're not getting it done. And the owner of the Giants is sick with cancer. Does he die with his team in shambles? I mean, let's be serious. Really be serious. If this was your life, your family business,
Your legacy.
bro, I'm kicking this dude out. Like, These young men, like these men, I said young men, these old men been trying to justify for a long time why they are owners of the team. And they know they're not fit for the job. Understand, John Mara and Chris Mara, they trying to justify why they got the team. You got the team because your father owned the team. Y'all sucked, okay? So this guy, he's about, I ain't gonna say about to die. He's sick. And Brian DeBoer is a bad head coach, period. I don't care about Jalen Hyatt. I don't care about Daniel Jones. You're bad. Your quarterbacks don't look good. We're hoping Jackson Dart looks good. We can
Hey, who is
debate
this?
it with each
Who,
other. It's
who is
Keefe.
this talking right? Who is this talking right
Keefe.
now? Because I can't see my phone.
Keefe.
It's
Keefe. Keefe.
Keefe.
We were smiling after that Chargers game.
Who is
All that
who is this
Dayball
talking right now?
representing.
Because I can't see my phone.
Keefe.
It's
That's
Keefe.
who it is.
Keefe.
Keefe.
Hey man, I'm gonna shake your hand through the phone, man. I'm gonna shake
Now,
that
Corbin.
boy talking.
Corbin. So
What's up?
you
What's up?
you want to blame Mike Kafka, and I've been down that road too. But from the second week of 2023, Brian Dable been calling the plays,
Then what's Mike Kafka been doing?
and then he gave Mike. It's a fact. It's
No,
a
like,
fact.
I hear you. But if Brian Dable's calling the plays, what is Mike Kafka doing while Daboll's calling the plays? What's he doing? What's his job?
He's installing Brian Dable's offense as an offensive coordinator does. The offense that Mike Kafka is running right now is whose offense? It ain't Mike Kafka's. It's Brian Dable's. So when we see everything that succeeds and everything that is bad, it's all Brian Dable's offense.
Hey Corbin, I want to ask you this, Corbin.
Yeah,
So you asked me what is.
Wait. That's not Mike Kafka's. I mean, that's not Brian Dable's offense.
Who calling the plays?
Mike Kafka's calling the plays this year.
Okay, so who offense is it right now then?
It's Brian Dable's offense. What we
It's
talking
still
about?
Brian Dable's.
That is not that don't make no sense. You're saying
But
Mike
hold on.
Kafka's calling the offense, but it's Brian Dable's offense.
What?
So he gets the blame because he's the head coach.
Wait a minute.
Who's the head coach?
Since when does the offensive coordinator?
No, Mike Kafka is the offensive coordinator and assistant head coach of the New York Giants.
He's calling the
When
offensive
we took
plays.
his play calling away from him because he was going so bad, Mr. Joe Shade and John Murray had to come downstairs to give him his duty back because Brian Dable didn't want to give him the call back.
But it's still Brian Dable's offense.
That's
Brian
what I.
That is.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Brian,
I'm co-signing what Dash is saying. No, I agree with you, Dash.
I hear what Dash is saying, but that's just making my point more clear.
Brian Dable runs a color schemed offense. Every color he says is a route concept. That don't change when Mike Kafka's calling the plays. He's calling Brian Dable's plays. So you telling me right now with the Kansas City Chiefs, who's that guy that used to coach the Bears? You telling me that's not Andy Reid's offense? It's the freaking
Andy Reid is running the offense. He's calling the plays.
He's not calling the plays this year.
Look, y'all arguing about that, right? But this
y'all are still blaming Daboll for Kafka's pass.
This is okay. Just check this out about your boy Daboll, right? Since y'all like facts. The Giants, since Tom Coughlin left, are 56, 107.
I'm glad you brought that up. We're gonna piggyback right off that.
Well, look, 107. 56, 107, and 1. Daboll is 19, 36, and 1.
But he got to play.
Do you hear what I'm saying? 19, 36, and 1. So you telling me that out of the 56 wins that since Tom Coughlin left, you only won 19 of them? Out of the 107 losses,
I mean,
you account for 30. Look, you account for 36 of them.
I like it.
I want to add something real quick.
You account for 36 of them.
Okay, I want to say something now. H-Town, thank you so much for that gem. Right now, when and I'm gonna call you out real quick, Corbin. So when H-Town said that, Corbin, what'd you say?
He got a playoff win.
And a playoff win. Now I hate to bring up the Philadelphia Eagles in this Giant podcast, okay? Yeah, but who was the coach?
Peterson.
Coach Peterson, right? Mm-hmm. Won them the Super Bowl. Got them a ring, their first one, team history. Within 2 years, gone. So, and the only reason why I throw that out there, and I know that's not going to help my point at all because I'm sitting here, like Smooth saying, let's wait to the end of the. I mean, I'm saying wait till the end of the season before I get my opinion. But we can't, and I will say that we can't hold that playoff win as though was it remarkable? Yes, it was a memorable season. But since then, 6-11, 3-4, 1-4 now. Offensively, points 28, yards 19, 2025, 31 offense when it comes to points, 30 in yards. There's only 32 teams. And I know I'm not helping my argument by saying let's wait to the end of the season. I know I'm not helping my argument.
You are
30.
We're going over Mike Kafka stats. I like
in 20. No, this is Dable's offense. 2023, 30th in points, 29th in yards.
Mike Kafka.
But you know what's crazy? He just said how Philly fired Doug Peterson after he won a Super Bowl, and then they hired a new coach, and the coach he won a Super Bowl. So they made the change, but they're evaluating the coaches properly.
Yeah, I get that. H-Town. Philadelphia is not the New York Football Giants. Those are two different franchises.
I got you.
Hold on, let's go. All right, we're gonna go Dash, TP, and then Smooth. Go ahead.
You're right. The Giants don't know coaching.
We're throwing records out there, right? The New York Giants record in the division since 2022, 4-15-1. How do you get to the playoffs? By winning in your division, competing in your division first.
I did not want
4
you to
wins in the division. 4 since he got here. And then the one year we did go to the playoffs and get that fantastic win, we had what, 2? 3 wins? Three wins that year, right? No,
we had
Quadzilla. I think we swept the Commanders, and right? Was it 2 or 3?
No, Dash. It was 1. We
only had 1.
Commanders, because
we tied the Commanders
that year. And then we got swept by Philly and Dallas.
We had Quadzilla.
We had 3 wins in the division the next 3 years. And we went from putting the Commanders underneath the wing to being in the basement. Now the Commanders are standing over us. Pause. Like, what are we talking about? Bottom of the bottom.
TP, what do you got, man? Go ahead. You available, TP, or you working?
I know what I got.
All right, Daryl, what you got?
Y'all said all those numbers that I asked y'all to pull up. And what is all that boil down to? Coaching. Now, I said, why are we going to wait to put Jackson Dart in? Why wait? And everybody said, just be patient. Just wait. Let him learn. He's gonna have his his day, and he's gonna make mistakes and all that. I did say that, but I did say he was ready. I say that to say this: coaching's got to go. He's not a winner, not as no head coach.
Nope.
So
when you can't get your players not to make dumb penalties. Continuously do it, you don't have no discipline. You have no control over your players. They do not hear you. They don't listen to you. And you know what? And guess what? The big thing about it is they don't have no when you get in trouble, what do you call that when you get in trouble?
Discipline.
No consequences. There's no consequences to their actions. That's why it continues to happen.
Consequences of repercussions.
I mean, it's just straight facts. There's none of it. That's why they continue to do it.
Now I want to reflect real quick. Okay.
I gotta go, Sneaky.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and give me your final thoughts real quick. What you got?
Final thoughts. I'm gonna keep standing on Dayball to the end of next season when he's still here. H-Town mentioned that 49ers had really good coaching because they beat a Super Bowl caliber team,
Yeah,
just like the New York Giants did last year. And just like we're going to do this Thursday, we're going to beat another Super Bowl caliber team this
Hopefully.
Thursday.
I hope so.
Hopefully.
So that's what I want to say because it's going to happen. Mark my words, Sneaky. Mark my words,
Hopefully.
everybody in this
We're
in
hoping.
this lovely debate of our New York Football Giants. Mark my words. When we beat the Philadelphia Eagles, we're going to be smiling. And we're going to love Dayball's coaching that game. But let's go Giants. Ow!
I appreciate you, fam. Be good. Be good. Oh, my bad.
I got a question.
That boy got mad in dreams.
He got mad in dreams.
Go ahead, Smooth. What you
Since
got?
we all on coaching and everybody want to fire Dayball, I'm gonna list off 3 records, and I want to tell you after these 3 seasons, would you fire this coach? All right.
All right.
6-10 the first season, 11-5 the next season, and 8-8 in the third season. When you got done with that third season, are you firing that coach?
Say it again.
You go 6-10 your first season, you go 11-5 your second season, and you go 8-8 in your third season. After those 3 seasons, are you firing your coach?
Probably not.
I wouldn't.
No.
We've been so bad, probably not.
Depends on what the players are looking like. Depends on what the continuity looks like.
You know what? To H-Town, you know what? You're right, because, and again, I know that's not the scenario. That's not the question, right? But if we went, say, 8-2 starting off, and then we lose 6 straight, then there's questions. But to answer your question the way you asked it, no, I wouldn't.
So do you take an 8-8 season as a losing season or a winning season?
Well, I mean, it's a 500 season. It's not a winning nor a losing.
Yeah.
It's like
So you got 2 losing seasons, 1 winning season in the playoff thing. You said you wouldn't fire your coach.
That's not even close, though. 3-14, 6-11, 6-11, or 6-10-1, whatever it was.
6-11.
No,
6-11.
Yeah. The tie came in the playoff season.
If your first season is your best season, and then every season you get worse, like we went from 9 wins to 6 wins to 3 wins, and right now we got 1. Would you fire that head coach?
Yes.
I'm talking to Smooth. Would you fire that head coach? If you go from 9 wins to 6 wins to 3 wins, would you fire that coach?
If you, like y'all said, depending on what the season look like, right. That's what y'all said.
But you know what's crazy? When the Ravens had Lamar Jackson injured against the Texans, right? Cooper Rush, he was the starting quarterback. Mm-hmm. Do you know that they have so much faith in that staff that they still had the Texans losing to the Ravens?
And
do you know
that
they still have the Ravens winning the division because they still have so much faith in that coaching staff.
They got faith in Lamar Jackson. They ain't that's
hurt.
Lamar Jackson.
He's hurt. So it's not Lamar right now. Lamar won't be back for another 2 games probably. So they're not
think they got that
winning
division?
Well, hold on, guys. I don't want to get off track here.
My point is just saying that when you have a competent coaching staff, when you're known to develop talent, elevate talent, and maximize your roster, that you will win games in this league.
I mean, you got me on that.
Injuries or not.
They just got blown out.
Now, hold on. I want to get back. Okay, first off, who was the coach? Is that just a scenario thrown out there?
No, I was going to exceed on that. That was Tom Coughlin's first 3 seasons.
Okay. Yeah,
1 winning season, 2 losing seasons.
Well, see, the thing is, I wouldn't consider an 8-8 season a losing.
Now, but hold on. That 4th season was what though?
I know the 4th season was a Super Bowl. I'm saying we currently on his 4th season.
But you know what? What you should have said, Smooth. He finished his first contract. That's what you should have went with that. Because he got a Super Bowl within his first contract.
Yo, Sneak.
So he got suspended.
Yo, Sneak.
Yo.
I gotta run, brother. I gotta run.
Oh, okay. Yeah, give me your final thoughts. What you got, man?
Final thought is, listen, y'all speaking about the Ravens. When the Ravens let go of John Harbaugh, need to hire him. I know it ain't gonna happen. I actually agree with Smooth. I don't think Joe Shane and Brian DeBoe going nowhere. Listen, they can make this all right Thursday with a win. Beat beat the Eagles. They can make it right, man. Listen, that's gonna be. Listen, they beat the Eagles. That's my Super Bowl. I don't give. Hey,
Hey,
I'm just
when they
letting y'all.
win, the
Hey,
people lucky ain't going to work that day.
I'm letting y'all know straight up. Listen, they win. Y'all gonna hear a whole new tune. I ain't. Hey,
Listen, I want Giants uncensored in a good way this time.
facts. Y'all gonna think I'm bipolar. I'm just letting y'all know right now. Y'all gonna like, yo, that dude bipolar. Straight up. But
That's what
all
we
right, y'all. It's all good. It's all love. Giants, let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you, Keith. Be good, man. Be good.
I'm only gonna speak for myself. I might get a little hostile, but it's always love. It's always love.
You know what? I actually and we'll go ahead and close the show out. I really want to I want to thank TP, Dash, and Smooth. And we didn't even get into the John Mara question. We didn't even get into that.
I didn't even get in what the last YouTube video Dash got into because I know I got some smoke for that too.
I did 2 of them. So which one we talking about?
I got smoke for both of them.
I mean, look. I know some of y'all. I know y'all have families. I know Thursday night. I may do like a 1-hour show Thursday night after the game. I will be going live during the game. But we could look. I don't know. It depends on how the game is. But H-Town, go ahead, man. What's your final thoughts?
Man, everybody, we all want the team to look better. We all want success. It's a steep hill for this season. It's not impossible. We will feel more secure with better leadership. To Smooth's point, it seems like Dayball and Joe might not go nowhere. Hopefully, they figure out the coaching staff to help them put players in a better position. But until then, it's going to be the snowball down the hill. It's going to continue to go downhill if they don't change it. Whether it's Dayball get better at what he's doing and surrounds himself with the proper coaching. So until then, go Giants. Hold it down.
I can't wait till they retain Dable and Joe so I can watch Dash go crazy on YouTube. That's going to be my favorite day of the year.
I did it last year.
Daryl, what you got, man? Go ahead, Daryl.
Yeah, it's all love. It's all love around here.
No, your final thoughts.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get my thoughts together. It's
he's taking his time with it. He got to let it marinate.
My bad.
It's just for the last 4 years, I've just seen nothing but the same stuff, the same things,
same songs.
We gonna get past it though. But everybody in this live need to be realist right now. We all know we ain't gonna win that game on Thursday.
Yeah, we're not.
I'm holding out hope.
I ain't that type of guy, so
yeah.
I'm a straight
be
realist.
an optimist, man. I'm gonna say we gonna win that game, bro. I won't
love
ever
y'all.
say
I do. I love y'all, but listen. You got to be real with yourself. You don't never set yourself up for disappointment. Always expect it.
If that's what Daryl, if he,
that's just the way I was raised. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Always don't never set yourself up for disappointment because you don't want to get mad. Because see, if I sit here and say, okay, my team is gonna win, and the first 2 drives they look like a Super Bowl winning team, and then the next 10 drives they all fall apart.
Yeah.
Why set yourself up for hope when you already know what's fitting to happen?
Oh yeah, that's just how I'm built.
Yeah, I can't think like. I mean, I hear you, Daryl. I can't think like that.
I'd rather just be wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. I love you guys, like I said, but that not me. I'm not gonna put myself in that situation.
I respect.
Hey, Daryl.
Let me go ahead and.
Hey, Daryl. I look at it like this. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to knowing that we may not, but still thinking that we will, I look at it like this. All right. We all know at one day we're going to die, right? We don't know what day that is, but we all know one day we're going to die. But every night we go to bed, we go to bed with the hopes and thoughts that we are going to wake up that next morning. That's the confidence that I have, maybe knowing that the Giants might not win the game, but I still have that hope every game that we may win.
But Smooth, you all right about one thing though. One thing I'm gonna have to come to grips with. They ain't gonna fire that man on Joe Shea. So I just might as well buckle my seatbelt.
Oh man.
All right,
I mean,
Daryl, let me hear. What
let's go Giants. Ow!
I appreciate you. Jalen, final thoughts, man. What you got?
Well, I'm still pissed off about that game. I'm also really upset about the fact that we have to come back home to more than likely a lot of angry fans that we're going to be standing in front of against the division rival who has given us belt to ass every chance they get for the last few years. So, yeah, not feeling too optimistic right now. But the good thing is I can enjoy a stress-free football Sunday because the Giants are going to rip my heart out of my chest and stomp on it on Thursday.
Let me hear one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you.
I can't do it, man. I can't think like that, man.
Let me hear your final thoughts, man. What you got?
Hold on. Remind me not to take Jalen with me down a dark alley. Look, I'm gonna need somebody that's gonna fight. Good Lord.
Hey,
shout out to
Jalen. Hey, I'll rock with you.
That's the fact.
Don't worry. You know, okay, look, before I get to Sully, I will not sit here and tell other Giant fans we're gonna lose. I don't care.
I can't do it.
You know what? I'm even gonna say this. I don't care if we playing against a team named God.
Now you're playing.
No, I'm for real. I'm for real.
I hear you.
I'm just gonna keep it a buck. You know, if we hopefully we be home. Hopefully we'll be home, right? But if we play against a team like I'm never. Last time I bet against the Giants, like I told y'all, was against the '98 Denver Broncos. Boy. And Kent Graham and Amani Toomer made me eat my words. I ain't doing that again.
I don't bet on my team. Bad luck.
I know, right? Well, I won't bet against them. And what I mean by bet against them, I'm not gonna say they're gonna lose. I ain't putting no negative juju on my squad. Sully, final thoughts, man. What you got?
All right. First off, I want to say back to that earlier comment I made about picking up the wide receiver out of free agent or through waivers. His name is Traylon Burks out of the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Final thoughts. You said keep him?
They keep his ass.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my final thoughts is this, man. We got to do better. You know, between coaching and the players not playing up to their ability, we got to do something different. I'm tired of going in, week out, talking shit about my team. And when I say talking shit about my team, I mean in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Boosting my team up. For once, I need my team to back up the shit that I'm talking. And I'm very hopeful and very optimistic that we can do it against one of our division rivals and one that a lot of people hate because of who is on that team. A lot of new Giants fans now have a newfound hatred for the Eagles because of who is on that team. And you know who I'm talking about, Kevin Durant. Okay. But we just got to do something better, man. We have to make improvements. I don't think Dable is going anywhere. Sneaky, I was one of the ones with you that said let Dable get his guy. Give him 2 years with his guy. If him and his guy don't produce, kick him to the curb. On that note, let's go Giants. Out.
Appreciate you, fam.
I hate that losing has got us to this point, man.
Right?
Too much losing has got us to this point.
If we were winning, it'd be so. But you know what? No, even if we were undefeated, there's still gonna be that one person.
I'll at least have to deal with the one person, not 8.
That's true.
Charlie from Maine is that one person.
Yeah. Smooth, what you got, man? Give me your final thoughts.
Again, I'm mad that losing has got us to this point. We can't agree on a goddamn thing. But like I say, every time I leave this show, winning cures all, and we're going to win on Thursday.
Hey, when we win, I better see a happy dance TikTok.
Oh, I'm about to go crazy if we win.
And tag
But
me in that.
hold on, but Smooth, before you go, I want to know what the smoke is for. Real
So I was
quick.
watching you. I don't know if it was the first or the second one. I was watching when you kept blaming coaches and then you try to use the players and then you try to go back to coaching. So I want some clarification on that because you went from coach. Then you was like, well, players didn't do what they were supposed to do on the field, but because the players didn't do it on the field, it was coaching.
Yeah. So whenever you tune in after a loss, I'm snapped.
Okay.
I'm snapped. I'm telling you that right now. I'm snapped. And usually it happens just like that. And then I slept on it. I watched the game again, and then I go back to kind of like a rightful mind.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. So for clarification, when it comes to that particular game, I blame the players more than the coaches because you can't survive off of 5 turnovers. Coaches don't fumble the ball. Coaches don't throw interceptions. I'll put that there. My only issue with the coaching was I think they panicked when they got out of the 12 personnel. They got away from what was working after, they scored that touchdown, and we were still up by 1 point, 14-13. I think we panicked when we didn't have to. But in a nutshell, that game was lost by the players, not by the coaches.
I watch everybody, brother. I can't form what I'm going to say unless I hear everybody. So I listen to everybody after the game because I need to see where everybody heads at after wins and losses. So, but again, winning cures all. Let's go Giants. Oh!
I appreciate you, fam. We'll talk later, man. Be good.
I love it. Hold me accountable, Smooth. That's what you do.
That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Dash, when I may call you for like 5 minutes when we're done with this because I got to ask you a question.
Okay.
I'll call you.
Okay.
Go ahead. Give me your final thoughts. What you got?
Yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, I can't think about what's going to happen at the end of the season. I got to take it 1 week at a time. So even though I feel like these guys need to be fired and got to move on, I can my mind can easily be changed by wins. So with that being said, man, the New York Giants got the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday night. In the words of Al Davis, just win, baby. Let's go Giants. Ow!
I appreciate it, fam. I'm going to hit you up. Stay by your phone.
Yeah, all right. No problem.
You ain't got dinner in like 5 minutes, do you?
I ate already. I ate before.
Oh, okay.
We good.
Right, I'm going to hit you up. Appreciate it.
All right, later.
Oh, man. You know what? Look, I love the fact that we could get our licks in and then we dab it up and then we go home. I love that. I love that we bring an argument to the forefront and then we have a conversation about it. It's all love because we family, Giants family. Win, lose, or draw. Well, preferably win, but you know how it is. This weekend, or this Thursday, we got the filth, Philadelphia Eagles. Don't let us win. I mean, I'm just gonna be real. Just don't let us win. You know, there's many things we could say about players that we like or dislike or whatever. Or, one thing I'll say about Daniel Jones, because I have no problem saying his name right now. I have no problem. I'll say his name all day, every day, twice on Sundays. But I refuse to say the name of a player that lied to me. That when he looked in that camera and he looked in my optic nerve and lied when he said, I'm worried about my legacy. Y'all know where I want to be. Well, he got a shiny ring. Good for him. And I'll say, I'll even say this. Tiki wasn't wrong. If you know, you know. But I don't wish any injury. I'll say that. I'll just leave it at that. But now, I appreciate everybody that came on. We had some really good conversations, really good debates. And to kind of piggyback off what Smooth said, winning cures all. Only thing that I'm upset, I'm still upset about the loss on Sunday because we had an opportunity of winning back-to-back games. So I say this to the New York Football Giants. You got to win one before you can win two. So let's start this Thursday. Keep your hands to yourself and make somebody smile. Let's go, Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy, Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go, Giants.